Welcome to the Literally Nothing Show. I'm Male Fascist Pig.
I am Hicks.
And I'm the Reverend Muffington. Tonight we got a full show. But right now we have the sweet sounds of Meg Rilley. Everybody
Yeah.
Got a joke for everything, especially your money. Didn't think the drink that you bought me was gonna come with a side of a guarantee. Cheap cologne and pick-up lines, think in your head I owe you my night. Damn alright, I owe my high heels, and I don't care how that makes you feel. I bet your mama never told you no, but you act like this in your Sunday clothes. Think it's down to you to go. She don't think you God's gift to all mankind. I can't lie, it drives me out of my mind. How many times will I say it happened again? When boys pretend to be men. Don't think that you're the first guy who's slid his hands down my thighs. It's cute of you to think I care that after all you said I still want you here. I bet your mama never told you no, but you act like this in your Sunday clothes. Think it's time for you to go. You don't think you God's gift to all mankind. I can't lie, it drives me out of my mind. How many times do I say it happened again? When boys pretend to be men. I can't believe you followed me out of this bar. You push your just a little too far. Boy, who do you think you are? I bet your mama never told you no. You act like this in your Sunday clothes. It's time you gotta go. You don't think you got gift to all mankind. I can't lie, it drives me out of my mind. How many times will I say it happened again? I'm tired of saying it happened again. When boys pretend to be men. Yeah, boys pretend to be men.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, new to the show, Les Clendenin.
Yeah.
Woo! I guess we just need to get it.
Les.
Is Les out there?
This is great.
You're up, buddy.
Yay!
Damn, dude.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, blue spot.
Blue X. There he is. All right.
Like this.
Yep, if you like. Yep, there you go.
You're on.
I'm Les Clendenin.
Woo!
I gotta say, man, this is like the craziest fucking Saturday night I've had in a long time. I decided to go to an open mic Thursday, and then ended up going to another one last night. Trying to get back into it, and then all of a sudden I just said, hey, or somebody was looking for a comic, and I sent them a message. They said, yeah, come on. I said, fuck, all right. And now I'm in a garage, so it's been pretty fucking cool, and people just kept handing me joints, so I I'm Les, and on
Hi, Les.
on July 23rd, 2015, my wife fell down our basement stairs and died as a result of brain trauma the next morning. I'm looking at all your faces right now, and that is how you're supposed to look when somebody tells you some shit like that. A few years ago, I went out with this woman, and it was our first date. We met on Facebook, and when something like that happens, you've always got to tell the story. Every date you go on, eventually. So it got to the point in the date where I told her what happened, and just as soon as I told her what happened, she fell down the stairs, and I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I'm like, oh my God, this woman is insane. I wonder what it'd be like to fuck her. And it turns out a lot of fun. Because when you're that crazy, you're pretty much up for anything. So, I did date for the first couple of years that I was single, and had fun, met a lot of really cool women, friends with some of them still, but I eventually had to give it up. It was just too expensive, too tiring. And I have 4 children. So that meant, and I'm their only parent. So that meant there were always children at my house. And I don't know if you've ever tried to date with children at your house, but it's a lot like dating when you live with your parents. You're having sex in cars and fields and shit. It's fucking ridiculous. I own a house and I can't fuck in it. It's insane. And you know, I do, my youngest son just turned 14 years old. And I do miss it when they were little, you know. And not necessarily because they were cute, because, I mean, little kids are a pain in the ass, especially when you got 4 of them. But it was the self-esteem boost that you would get from, you know, what little kids will say to you. I remember one time I was at the house and I had to go to the bathroom, and I'm just standing there doing my thing, and I feel a strange presence around me, and look over, and there's my little son just staring up at my dick. He looked me in the eye and he says, "Daddy, is the reason you pee so much because you got big junk?" Yeah, buddy, that's it, you got it. But then he told his mama, and she just burst out laughing, so it shot my self-esteem right back down. I am very fortunate that you know, my kids are getting older, and that I get to spend a lot of time with them still. I try to take them out to eat, you know, at least once a week when I can. My oldest son just left for college. And my oldest daughter lives on her own, so it's very rare that I get them home. But we go to the beach every year. But my hands down favorite thing that my children, it's a tradition, we've done it for many years now. It's when we go to a family function or any function where we're asked to gather around the room and hold hands and say the blessings. Does anybody else have any experience doing that?
Woo!
Yeah. Can they get
Blessings!
an amen? Yeah. And my favorite part of it is, as soon as we bow our heads, my kids and I look and laugh at each other and like, look at these stupid motherfuckers. And it's just, oh, it warms my heart. But, you know, I've been a part of these prayers my entire life. And for most of my life, I just kind of went along with it. You know, you just go along with what's in front of you. But then I started listening to the prayers. And they started to sound, I started really listening in between the lines and noticing what they were actually saying. So I'd like to demonstrate for you tonight what to me the family prayer actually is being said. Now, everybody bow your heads. Oh, gracious Heavenly Father, Lord, we just praise you, Lord, that you have blessed our family so much more than those poor, starving brown people scattered all around the world. Lord Jesus, we just thank you for suffering and dying on the cross for worthless scum such as us. Because your Father can't forgive someone without murdering someone. And Lord, we ask that you will continue to just reach out to those who do not know your love. And Lord, that you will find them and convince them that they should listen to your prophet, Donald Trump. And Lord, lastly, we just ask that you will bless these 6 helpings of turkey and dressing, mashed potatoes, green bean casserole, pumpkin pie, and all the other shit that we're about to shove into our fat fucking faces to the nourishment of our body in Christ's name. Amen.
Jesus!
Thank you very much.
Come have a seat, yeah. All right. All right, so would you like to have a shot with us?
No, thank you.
All right, well, me and Monty are going to partake because we're fucking deranged lunatics.
Of course.
I think after that it's holy water at this
So
point.
when did you lose your religion?
2011.
So I lost mine when I was 7, so that was like
congratulations.
1980.
Yeah.
I don't know. Monty, are you religious?
I love Jesus.
He loves Jesus. I know he loves Jesus.
That's about it.
I respect him for his Jesus-loving ways.
Jesus.
To Jesus.
Jesus.
All right. Oh, what got you into comedy?
Well, when I was in religion, you know, I was up in front of the audience a lot. I taught Sunday school. I was a deacon. I filled in.
Oh, shit.
deacon.
All right. So then there's a story here.
Yeah.
Demon
Okay,
got
so
the
you were
deacon.
very religious up until, you said a few years ago?
Till 2011.
11.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what happened in 2011?
Well, it's funny. Can I go back to 2010?
Sure.
Oh.
All right. In 2010, I got a job offer, and or an interview, and I had to, for the interview I had to fly from Nashville down to Dallas, and to go interview for this company. And I went to church, told everybody there, you know, the deacons at the deacons meeting, hey guys, pray for me. Will you pray for me? And so, God, y'all got me really stoned. I'm going to get me into the depth of this story. I can talk a lot, so.
Well, short version.
Short version,
Uh,
sir.
2011, I had gotten really into it. I had given sermons, all this stuff, deacon, Sunday school teacher, and you know, I come home. My wife is. I've noticed she's reading her Bible, and I always encourage people to do it. And I start, you know, like, "Hey, good job, you're reading the Bible." Well, then she starts asking me all these crazy fucking questions, like, why can't women be preachers, and why can't women be deacons, and you know, just insane shit like that, you know. And finally, the only answer I could come up with was, well, we'll just have to ask God when we get to heaven.
It was Eve.
Yeah,
It's because of Eve. Sorry.
So, but I saw it coming, but where she was going, and it scared me. And so for the
Did you push her down the stairs then?
Is that real? Did that really happen though?
Yeah, she did.
God damn, I'm sorry to hear that,
I have a
man.
documentary about that.
Yeah.
Is that you? No.
Man.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, but she, you know, what happened, she started asking all these questions, and what had happened, this was, I don't know, she had gotten on some chat group before Facebook and all this crap or whatever.
Oh.
And it was called the debate team, and so all these people, you know, actually, you know, talking, people had different religious views than us, talking shit about the Bible and God, and and people that went against it, you know, were just getting slayed. And she started looking that shit up, but then I could see it scared me. I didn't want to lose her, but didn't want to lose it. But
Talking to your
I
mom.
finally committed to just, you know, looking into it, and it didn't take long, and the God glasses fell off.
Oh yeah,
And,
with
you
their
know,
science.
Yeah, I'd say the process started in October to January of 2000, from 2010 to 2011, and I walked out Easter Sunday last time. I said, fuck it, I can't go back.
So how deep did you go? Did you find out that the Illuminati themselves are actually the ones that have manipulated the Bible? So it's not really the actual Word of God? Yeah. I've done those studies too.
Yeah.
What's your upcoming gigs, man?
I don't really have any, man. I've been just doing open mics. I've just gotten into this.
Well, that's good. No, keep plugging at it.
Yeah.
Glad you ended up here, man. Fucking A, man.
Yeah.
We like fresh blood.
All right.
If you ever come back, you're a returning champ from then on. That's what we call it.
Everybody who comes back on it, you get
you get a title.
You get on three. You get on the show 3 times. You have a VIP status. You can come on anytime.
You're a legend.
Man, I appreciate the opportunity to be here.
No, we appreciate you coming out, especially last minute, man. I really do appreciate you.
Yeah, it's been
All
great.
right, one more time for Les.
Thank you.
All right. Now another song from Meg Rilley. Give it up for Meg Rilley.
Somewhere along the way, your touch got a little bit colder. Is it because you hold her at night? So I wait up for you. You walk in a mile from sober. I'm telling you it's over tonight. I'm not looking for another dead hand fight. We've been at this for hours. You were trying to say it's alright, and gaslighting these fires. Let's not waste another night, and let's leave it broken, baby. The truth is, we've been at this for hours. Now I'm sitting here, staring at the picture in the mirror. You sitting there with your liquor in hand. And now it's clear to me, what we had is done and gone. It don't even hurt that you're withdrawn from me. And I'm not looking for another dead hand fight. We've been at this for hours. You were trying to say it's alright, and gaslighting these fires. Let's not waste another night, and let's leave it broken, baby. The truth is, we've been at this for hours. It's night after night, day after day, and I just can't take it. We've been at this for hours. You were trying to say it's alright, and gaslighting these fires. That's not. We've been at this for hours. You were trying to say it's alright, and gaslighting these fires. Let's not waste another night, and let's leave it broken, baby. The truth is, just leave it broken, baby. The truth is, we've been at this for hours, hours, hours. We've been at this for hours.
Ladies and gentlemen, returning champ, Oliver McPeak. Oliver!
I'm here.
Oh my god. I'm very glad I was in the room. I was not totally ready to come on stage, but I'm glad I was here.
Fucking A, man.
We having a good night?
Hell yeah, dude.
Rock and roll. How's it going again? Once
Yeah.
again, I got some stupid jokes for you guys. Here's this. They recently found coke in the White House, guys. It was weird, you know. People were really fucked up about it. They're like, how could they find coke in the White House? Well, Joe Biden's doing coke. I mean, obviously, it's his new political move. You know what I mean? He's giving people a reason to, you know, show that he's sleepy. You know what I mean?
Coming down.
He's out all night partying. You know, they like his the Secret Service found the coke. I'm sure they're just like, we're gonna get this back to him. Don't worry about it. He didn't say anything about it. You know what I mean? I feel like Trump would have said something about it. He's like, "Is that all you found?" Good. I don't know. he would have had some sort of like Cribs moment, you know. He's like, yeah, this is where I do coke. And it's like the Oval Office, you know. All right, God, I was not prepared, but how are we doing, guys? I drank like 5 minutes worth of a 5-hour energy, and I'm like freaking out right now. It's a good vibe. It's like drinking coffee, but like way more intense. You're just shaking a lot. It's fun. Sorry, I'm like looking down at my notes. Like, I am not totally prepared, but I'm prepared to be unprepared, I guess. That's a good thing. That's a good vibe. Guys, I'm an ally. I'm always whenever I go to the club with like my girlfriends, I'm like always watching the drinks, you know. Don't want anybody to spike them, and if they do, I drink that shit immediately. I'm an ally that likes to party. I'm not gonna let that like stop me from having fun, you know what I mean? Just making sure everybody gets home safe. I also drive them home. Guys, I'm weird during sex. I feel like I'm kind of awkward. Like, I think I have like ADHD or something. Like, every time I'm having sex, I'm like, did I lock my car? I gotta go check. I also have like this weird thing where like it's a sensory thing. Like every time, I just recently like implemented like coconut oil during sex. You know, it freaked me out. It kind of made me feel like I was fucking an almond joy or something. Delicious. Very fun, actually. I like that. No, it was weird. Who here has ever coughed during sex? that's women can like turn it off and on whenever they want, and I'm sure that fucking does it for them. You know what I mean? Like turns it off for them. You know? Yeah, I don't fucking know. But has anybody ever been sick while having sex?
What kind of sex are you having?
I mean, it's just like, has anybody had sex with their girlfriend while they're sick or something like that?
Hell yeah.
All the time.
It's a weird decision, but I guess when you're both sick, it really makes more sense. I don't know, like COVID sex. I don't fucking know. Who here had COVID sex? I don't know. I'm sure it's really tiring, you know. But no, fucking A, I was thinking about having sex with the flu, you know, it's not an STD, but it is like a TD. I don't know, you're still transmitting disease, you know. It makes you want to wear a mask, you know what I mean, while having sex. You're just trying to be safe, guys. Just trying to be safe. How are we doing, guys? We have fun.
Good, yeah.
Guys, have you ever? You guys hear this? There's 50 cases of feral children in India within the past century. 50 cases. The thing I read says wolf children, which is kind of funny. It's like a bunch of werewolves out there. No, but it's like 50 cases. That's a lot of people, right? That's like a society of wolf people. You know what I mean? I wonder what the commerce is like, but I like the idea of a support group of wolf children. You think your dad was bad? Mine was a wolf. Okay, I didn't figure out a better way to walk into that, but I really don't know. Well, what else? It just made me think of furries and rabies. You think furries pass around rabies like HPV?
It's called herpes.
I mean, I don't fucking know, man. That'd be kind of fun though. Shoot, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna go on here. So you know, who here likes history? Anybody? Yeah. History's fun. I like history. One of my favorite things that I learned was that zero, the number 0, was not a number. You know, they had to find that shit. No, but 0 wasn't a concept. So imagine being in ancient Rome, right? And you go to a restaurant, you're like, hey, can I get a burger with no tomatoes? We don't do that, man. What the hell are you even? No tomatoes. Get the fuck out of here. All right, okay, that wasn't that great. That was fun. That's a me joke. I really like that. Okay, I got 2 Michael jokes. Which one do you guys want to hear? Michael Jackson or Michael Jordan?
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson. Okay, this one might not live up to it, but here we go. So Michael Jackson, right? I saw a video of Michael Jackson jumping on stage, and then like a bunch of people in the audience just pass out. Like they're like, "This is so intense." Like they just fucking fall asleep or something. I don't know. but like you know, they pass out and it's like intense. But like honestly, I've been to plenty of concerts and I've seen plenty of people pass out for no reason. Actually, it's drugs. It's drugs every fucking time. You know, the presence of someone like making me pass out is crazy. But like I've been there before. Like one time I saw a guy who looked like Michael Jackson, and then he kicked my ass, and I passed out for like 4 hours. That was fun. He was cool. He moonwalked and kicked me in the nuts. Okay. Okay. Here's my last joke. This is my Michael Jordan joke, guys.
Yeah.
You guys see the movie Like Mike? Yeah. I love that movie. I want to make like a reboot of that movie, but instead of like the character like it was like Mike who gets the shoes, so that she's making him like good at basketball and also like gives him his like a gambling addiction. It's like a drama, but it's like super funny at times. Thank you guys so much. My name's
All right, man. How you been?
I've been good, man. Thank you for having me on again. Seriously, it's super fun.
I'm glad that you came on. Would you like a shot?
Why not? Yeah, I haven't finished my set, so I'll party with you guys. Yeah, how are you guys doing?
We're doing good,
great, man.
Yeah, I know.
Vols are down by like 21 points right now.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
I don't even fucking know, to be real with you, but I'm sure it's fucked up.
That's not good.
I actually just joined my first fantasy football league, and I'm like not doing well.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I just let it auto draft, and now I'm in like last place right now, so that's fun.
Oh man.
All right, to the Vols. Go Vols.
Let's make a comeback.
I'm not really into sports. You talking to sports to me, and it's just Greek. But did you guys hear that they're going for pot to be rescheduled?
Yeah,
From
yeah.
Schedule 1 to Schedule 3.
Is that like lighter sentencing or something?
Yeah, so basically it's like, you know, there's nothing to it. It's aspirin.
Oh, okay, that's chill.
Yeah, so you can just get it over the counter. It's not a big deal. You don't have to worry about showing your ID or being on a list or anything. Like it should be. Like,
yeah,
about time.
That's super cool, but it's taken away all the fun of being a criminal. You know what I mean?
So let me just, in my perspective, I would rather like go to Arby's and then swing on over to like the dispensary or coffee shop or whatever you got, and not have to wait on, you know, the weed man who. Weed time? Has anybody ever been on weed time before? Yeah, I'll be in there in 2 hours. 2 hours is 12 hours weed time.
Have you ever like gone to get weed and he's like, no, we're closed. I'm sorry, man.
No.
Yeah. All those drug dealers are willing to. They're 24 hours sometimes, you know, or not. You know, sometimes they're 0 hours.
Could be, could not be.
It's fishy. Yeah, it's like they're open like every other day, kind of thing. You know.
True.
Yeah.
Well, they got one garden family right here in Nashville.
Yeah, is that cool? I've never totally hit it up.
I think they're just trying to sell. I think they're selling hemp.
Oh, fucking.
Yeah.
You gotta be really careful these days, because I mean, you it's not really clear. Like, if you go to like a legal state, it's clear because they got it on the label there of what everything is. But I mean, here you don't know what the fuck you're gonna get, you know. And you could be dealing with somebody for like forever, and then like next thing you know, like you're getting a bag and it's like CBD. You ever bought like a quarter of CBD for somebody? It fucking sucks dick.
Honestly, it took me a while to like realize that I actually do appreciate CBD. I dogged on it for years, and then like one day I had like a great afternoon, like not being high.
I'm such a heavy smoker of regular weed that CBD doesn't have any effect on me. It just I can taste it.
That's the thing.
You know, I can smell it.
It's like it totally like evens you out. Like it doesn't get you high, but it like mellows you. Like you're not like irritable. You know what I mean? You're just like...
Yeah, it definitely doesn't work on me.
So what? He's got his brain's like caveman. This isn't weed. Hurt.
Have y'all tried Delta 8 gummies?
So when Susan lived with me, you guys remember Susan Gilbert? So when she lived with me, she would get the gummies all the time. she would take like 1 or 2 gummies and be laid out for 4 or 5 fucking hours, you know, and like we would split a bag, so it'd be like 5, she'd hand me 5 gummies and everything, and I would eat all 5 gummies and nothing. I'm sitting there, I'm playing a video game, just waiting for something to happen, and dig. And then like 4 hours later, she's waking up, going up to the fucking club and shit, all fully rested. Like that. Hey, bitch, what the fuck? Shout out to Caesar, man.
Yeah.
Sorry, so...
Go ahead. It's
Go
some
ahead.
good stuff. It's some good stuff.
You gotta be careful.
It makes my mouth completely dry.
So you have to be careful what you're getting a lot of these places because, I mean, there's like the mushroom bars and stuff like that. There's real mushroom bars and fake mushroom bars. Just like there's, you know, you really need to know what you're buying. A lot of places, man, you don't know what the fuck you're buying.
All right.
It's a roll of the dice.
What's your upcoming gigs?
I got something on Tuesday in Chattanooga. It's Without a Paddle, I think is the name of the show. Yeah, it's Jeff Greenspan's show.
Okay. Good. Right on.
I'm excited. Before I walk out of here, I got a question. Do you guys have any stickers on you? I like stickers.
DMP stickers?
I got some in the truck.
Yeah. You have some in
my truck. In the truck.
Hey, give it to me after the show. I'm trying to like fill up my book with random shit. So
Right.
but, like,
I'm
what do
glad you do because I ain't got a fucking one.
I keep on seeing them all over the place, and I'm like, oh, that's cool.
That's why I don't have a single one.
It's a show that has a sticker, so you know.
I love the stickers.
Yeah. Well, hey.
I guess we'll
later, you know, whenever you guys are comfortable, I appreciate it.
No, definitely hang out. Don't feel like you have to run off and everything.
No, I'm chilling for a minute, yeah.
Thank you. All
Yeah,
right.
this is
All right,
awesome.
one more time. Give it up for Oliver. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Meg fucking Riley. Is it Riley or Really? Am I missed?
It's Riley. No,
It is Riley.
Just slow down for a second. Why you always doing this? Did you think that I'd stop noticing the little secrets that you keep, thinking that they don't hurt me? Why you always doing this? Say I'm crazy just because I miss the little things that you would do that just don't happen like they used to. Closer, make it better. Suddenly I remember that it's midnight and I'm drunk, so you're taking me home and you're staying over 'cause you don't wanna be alone. Baby, you're right. Baby, I'm just overthinking, or maybe you're just good at pretending. Why am I always doing this? Second guessing a good thing and questioning until it's gone. Come up with reasons why it's wrong. Why am I always doing this? You don't wanna be alone. Baby, you're right. Baby, I'm just overthinking. Or maybe you're just good at pretending. It could've gone a million ways, and you always choose to stay. So why don't I believe that you walk away until it's midnight and I'm drunk, so you're taking me home. You're staying over 'cause you don't wanna be alone. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm just overthinking. 'cause you don't wanna be alone. Baby, you're right. Baby, I'm just overthinking. Or maybe you're just good at pretending.
All right. So a powerful voice from such a very small person.
Beautiful.
All right. Holy shit. Returning champ 3 or 4, 5, 6, 7 times over. Everyone give it up. Andre Lemont, Churchwell Jr., Esquire the Third.
The third!
Only. Thank you. All right. So who here wanted to be Batman growing up? Who here? I thought, I saw that. I was like, I can do that. I just need all that stuff. But also, I was just waiting for my parents to get killed, and that never happened. And I got found a cave. I got money down in the car. I bought a cat suit and a whip. I've seen a lady in it. Also, can someone kill my parents? Just no one's done it. It's a really crucial part of being Batman. I got all the other stuff. I need a Catwoman, but has anyone seen this Oliver Stone movie about 9/11? Has anyone seen that one? It's not. I didn't think it was good. It's not a satisfying. Like, what happens now? It's like, I don't know. And it's like watching a movie about Pearl Harbor. It's like, what happens after this? That's it. That's the best part of the story is the Pearl. You don't need to see the rest. So that Oliver Stone 9/11 movie had a bad taste in my mouth. But I watched another Oliver Stone movie with some friends a couple nights ago, and they were like, "Man, this movie sucks." And I was like, "It's not worse than 9/11. The movie." Talking about a movie, guys. Y'all seen Old Boy? You'll see. This is a movie called Old Boy. Yeah? Why do you hate it? No, let's stop now. What's up? Let's go off camera. Why do you hate Old Boy? What's going on? What happened? Who hurt you?
So, look, man, I've tried to watch the movie several times, and the remaster come out, so I watched it. And then, spoiler alert, at the end,
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for that. The one movie I actually give it. I don't care about spoiler alerts except for this movie. I'm a grown man. Spoiler alert, the movie's good. He's wrong. No, I don't know, but I think it's one of the greatest movies of all time, and I was trying to tell my parents about it. Like, you should come see it. We're only going to show it like one time at this theater. And then I rewatched it, and I was like, it's probably good I didn't have my parents see any of this gory revenge thriller where the first 10 minutes the main guy jerks off directly into camera like for like a minute. A minute of jerking is like 3 seconds too long in a movie. And then there's like an intense graphic sex scene. There's intense torture, and then also the worst thing for parents is that there's subtitles. They just can't deal with that shit. Dre, I didn't bring my glasses. You can't. You must make these Chinese. It's English, Mom. First off, and you drove here. You didn't bring your glasses. What's happened? You can't. Be responsible. Anyone gone to the Hermitage lately? Anyone checked out the Hermitage? It's still open for business. Come on through. The Hermitage is Andrew Jackson's house. It was the biggest slave estate, but it's like a historical thing. So my school took us on a trip to it, and my mom came with me. It's like, you better learn this, boy. This is your history. You gotta learn this. And then we were in Andrew Jackson's room, and the guy's like, and this is the bed. He slept it, and at the end of the bed is a little slave boy would keep his feet warm. And my mom's like, that's right. That's right. You need to know this is how it could have been. And then the tourist guy was like, and he treated all his slaves like his family. He was not, like you would your dog. No, okay, no. You name them. You rename them when they come in. They're not Bark anymore. They're Alfred or whatever you named them. And Mom's like, do not listen to this man. Okay. This is wrong. So why are there no... I've noticed a thing. You know, what's up with... Hey, folks. What's going on out there? What is happening? Why are there no big-boobed homeless people? What is up with that? You know why? Because you can't see them because they're under just a stack of money by the street. They're invisible to society. We need to unveil them. Okay. If I'm mayor, no more big-boobed homeless under stacks of money. They will get a home. All these flat-titted ladies will be home. Oh my God, stop. I was fine, and then I went after flat-titted ladies, and I'm sorry, I blanked out. Across the fucking line, dude. Canceled. So who's moaning here? Who's a moaner? Who's a big moaner? Got some moaners in the audience? Got some quiet keepers? Got some people who like to keep it to themselves when they're with someone else? You should moan, but if you don't, that's fine. But you gotta let someone know before. I'm talking about fucking. When you're having sex, you gotta let them know that you're not making noise and give some other like positive or negative like feed. You gotta let them know like something's. You can't just stare and just let them think they're fucking the Bride of Frankenstein. You gotta like knock once or twice on the headboard like a horse to let them know. Yes, it's good. No, change it. I need direction. Anyone watch it? I have a bunch of movies I like. Anyone watch Akira? Anyone seen that? A woo from Akira. This is the first woo I got for Akira. Yeah, Akira, the classic anime, cyberpunk. I am just, all the dicks just falling down on the pussy. But it's great. Yes, it changed movies, I would say. Inspired The Simpsons. And that's all you got to say. It was in The Simpsons. People are going to give you credit. Anyway, oh my God. We're doing jokes. Has anyone seen Akira? Anyone? I was trying to show my girl movies, and she's like, "Hey, you should watch this one. This one's great." And she's like, "Oh, what? How long is it? 2 hours? Oh my God! Maybe if I have time to watch it." And then we finally make time to watch it, and like the first fucking like 5 seconds, like literally, she's going, "Oh, whoa, oh my, wow!" And I'm like, and I pause the movie and go, "Yeah, this is what I bring. Everything I recommend is awesome. Everything you recommend is books. There's something wrong here, dude. You need to even it out." I'm done. Everyone, have a wonderful night. I'm Andre Churchwell.
All right. Man, welcome fucking back. It's good to see you, man.
Yay!
Would you like a shot, sir?
How many shots? Are you going to do a shot with all 19 comedians
I
on the
have
show?
been. Yeah, it's a superpower.
Very well.
We can do one, but just stip it slow, I guess.
So last week, KRASH got so fucking shit-faced.
Yeah, no shit.
Did you see the episode?
No, I don't have it on iTunes. No, what's up? What happened?
Oh no, it's just I'm not gonna rag on her, but
Oh my God.
oh
You
yeah.
already started it.
Yeah, I don't know. I had to taste it first.
So it's very strong. It's Kentucky bourbon. I'm not going to say what it is. But when people start paying us, we'll start advertising.
When is that?
Fuck, man. Sometime soon, hopefully. Free liquor. Free liquor? No.
I don't drink alcohol, so this is bad.
Hey, last time
So
I
movies.
saw you, man, we was doing the commentary. I think was it?
We did the
Feast.
commentary for the Hitler movie.
Oh, I didn't come to that one.
Well, the Reichsfall. What was that one?
Oh, you must have watched that one. Wow.
We did director. By
Yeah.
the
We
way.
did the Hitler movie.
What was the one?
We did Feast the last one.
Oh, Feast.
Yeah.
Feast.
I love that movie.
The Hitler movie.
Dude, Feast has my favorite, one of my top 10 titties in movies of all time. So that was a good pick.
All right. So speaking of movies, man, have you seen the movie Midsummer?
I have.
Why? Yeah, I mean, it's. People were like, "This is gonna change your brain when you watch. You're gonna be fucking." It is. Yeah. Why do we as a society hold this movie up?
Well, see, it's very trippy. So I just recently seen it. It's been out for a while. But like I tried to sit through it just because there was nothing else to do. But then once literally like the main character, the chick, she is such like a drag.
Yeah, that's the whole point. Is like, I wish I could break up with you, bitch, but everybody around you's dying.
Right. So
it's your birthday.
But once you get past the first 10 minutes and you start getting into the psychedelic aspect of the movie, then everything starts to fucking change.
Dude, yeah. I mean, it all is psychedelic and is all terrible and feels bad. So if you want, you have to know you're going to. It's like taking a shot. It's like one of these.
Have you seen Infinity Pool?
Infinity? What's Infinity Pool?
Brandon Cronenberg's movie.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
The son of the man.
The son of the man, yeah.
Did,
so he does
Rabbit,
body horror, and he does it so much better than his father. If you haven't seen Infinity movie or Possessor, see the uncut versions of it, the full versions of them.
I've heard good things about Possessor, but.
Yeah. Then you work in a theater, right?
I work in a theater. We showed Possessor.
Did you really? You didn't see it?
It was like a short because we got other movies, but it was also like they don't give a fuck about horror movies there, dude. We're only playing like Exorcist in October.
Okay.
October's like taken over by this Taylor Swift.
Dude, the new one looks like it's gonna be badass.
The new one looks
They're using
good.
2 girls, man.
Yeah, the Taylor Swift is gonna be in it.
Is she gonna be in it?
It's political. Is the thing.
Well, they all are now, man. There's an agenda behind everything in Hollywood, man.
Oh my god. Why would they fucking do The Exorcist? It's like redoing a Godfather.
So it's a 50-year anniversary thing, so they decided to do it. They don't need to. And it's a reboot is the only thing. I mean, if they made like another sequel, like you know how they do the sequels to the originals even after.
Anniversary of Goonies. Do we have to?
Goonies. They're doing Goonies too. No, they're making a sequel to Goonies.
See what I'm saying? Like it's just don't.
They shouldn't touch.
Hey, you guys. They better have slopping.
Bring him back. Whatever that guy's doing.
What's your upcoming gigs?
I have a. He's dead.
Yeah, he is.
Most of them are dead.
What shows? I'm hosting a thing Tuesday at Soul Restaurant at 6317 Charlotte Avenue at 8 p.m. It's gonna have Brian B. Cove.
Oh, really?
It's gonna have Lindsay Schultz. It's gonna have Rhonda Sweat. It's a guy named Brian.
I'm sure
I
it's
was
funny.
on a roll! And Paula Kaczynski.
Yeah, cool.
Okay.
Cool.
I've tried to get Paula on the show for the last 2 years.
Scary, y'all, dude.
Is she
Dude,
really?
It's scary of being first introduced to y'all.
I believe that.
You're in this brown recluse home, and you're in this like, and you don't know what all these doors could close, man. You got one lady here, but she could be in on it like it's hostile.
It is.
That's how we bring you in.
We lure you in with KRASH.
Hey, thank you for coming out.
Yeah,
It's good to see you. Definitely hang out. We may do an after show after, so definitely don't take off. Yeah, fuck yeah. All right, brother. Hey, give it up one more time. Andre Lemont, Churchwell Jr. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Meg Rilley.
I wasn't planning on letting up all that sunrise. I wasn't planning on a bar fight. I didn't think I'd leave with 6 feet of distraction. I guess you can't stop a bad attraction. And now I've all but lost my head, and now that's all done and said. I was ever on tears and tell. But there's something about a blue apple. I didn't plan on raising hell, but that's what happens when you speak of the devil. advice, waking up with a stranger. But it seems to be my nature. It should be easy walking away in the morning, but now you see I ain't reforming. And now I've all but lost my head, and now that's all done and said. I was never until is it hell, but there's something that I blame. I didn't plan to raise in hell, but that's what happens when you speak of the devil. That's what happens when you speak of the devil.
All right, next up is Brando Commando.
Love it. Love it.
What's up, folks? Thank you guys so much for having me. Love to be back. Y'all are amazing, by the way. Y'all are so great. Are these all originals?
Yes.
The lyrics are amazing. They're
you.
great.
Do what I can.
I love like sad, heartfelt shit. Like the third one, I think it was. It reminded me of I was engaged at 20. So 10 years ago, now I was engaged at 20. And of course, and then we have a joint bank account. And then of course, that doesn't work out, you know? And so she has to walk to my house, check in hand with my half, knock on the door, and then hand me $23. I'm like, you could have kept that. Like, I didn't need to rehash these wounds, you know? My brother on the way over here, he texted me. He was like, hey, just to let you know, I filed for a divorce. Yeah, that is some heavy news. I didn't know what to say, so I just texted back, nice. He's like, no, I need a place to stay. I was like, all right, not so nice. You should make it work, actually. Divorce does run in my family. I was the ring bearer at all 5 of my dad's weddings. Like, the first 2 were cute. It just got weird when I could also drink at the reception. I'm like, is this my mom's ring? He's like, I bought them in bulk, all right? Growing up, me and my mom, we had the same exact diet. It was just Cheetos and grape juice. Except her grape juice just made her drive a little funny. I was a kid. I was like, that is so crazy. You're on the sidewalk right now. I didn't think we were supposed to do that. Who's taking me to school? All right. I fucked that up. Oh, well. I had a job interview recently, and they asked those basic questions, like, what's your greatest strength? And I told this lady, I said, my greatest strength is pointing out other people's weaknesses. And your bangs look like shit. All right. I didn't get that job. All right. I used to serve tables at a Logan's Roadhouse, and Casey Anthony's parents used to come in all the time. Anybody else servers in here? Anybody? Who's the coolest person you've served? All right, well, mine were fucking George and Cindy Anthony, all right? They were very charming, all right? Number 2, Juvenile. I got to serve him. Number 3, The Undertaker. This dude's fucking massive, all right? Pretty much all of them have probably killed something, all right? Casey was innocent, all right? I used to have this hunchback dude that would come in all the time, and he would fill up his own iced tea with pitchers just that were like, dude, all right, actually you can, you know, he was disgusting. We weren't gonna say anything. And he would always ask for me. I have no idea because he was a fucking asshole every single time. And what did he say? Oh yeah, he told me, he was like, They kicked me out of the Ruby Tuesdays for coughing on the salad bar. I'm like, Jesus Christ, are you sick? He's like, yeah, I actually got 72 hours to live. And then I waited on him every Tuesday for the next 3 years. All right, this guy's a fucking asshole, man. I turned 30 recently since the last time y'all saw me. Well, you don't got to cheer. It's not going to be much longer. I also gained like 35 pounds since then. I just wanted to make sure I got this. Yeah, all right, cool. So being 30 now, just by default, I kind of have to date single mothers. All right, that's kind of like my bracket. You know what I mean? It's like that's my league, basically. I'm a 30-year-old alcoholic comedian in a garage right now. My league is single mothers. All right, they're trying, but nothing against them. It's like the NFL if it stood for like numerous failed lovers, or I don't know. All right, trying to make that one work. But it's a catch-22 because if she has custody of her kids, she doesn't have time for me. But if she doesn't have custody of her kids, what the fuck happened? All right. I don't know if I need you to have time for me. All right. You're making poor decisions. All right. I can say that my mom didn't have custody. If you couldn't tell by the DUI jokes. I have my dad's eyes, but my mom's criminal record. I went to college in Florida where DUI was a requirement to graduate. I graduated with honors. Thank you. I think it would be hard to have OCD and be in a NASCAR pit crew. I'll let it sink in just let it sink in one more second. Imagine how hard if you had OCD. You're like, hold on, I gotta check those lug nuts 37 times. All right, fuck, dude. I always get too high, and I want to do it 37 times. I want to do that, but I'm too high. I can't do it to y'all. But I'll end on this. But this lady that I was dating, when we were hooking up, her phone, it was on the bed, like it was in like her corner of the bed, and then we end up just kind of in her corner, and now I'm hovering over her phone and sweating on it a little bit. I was like, I hope she got insurance or something. But then it lights up. It lights up in my face, and it's a text message. I did read it, okay? I'm not a nosy person, but I'm not a slow reader. And so it was just real quick. I read it, and it was from her Aunt Betty. She was like, hey, just to let you know, your grandmother died. Do you stop and tell her, or do you just keep on going? She got to find out for herself. Yeah, all right. You said you just got to finish? Dude, that's what a fucking psychopath would say, all right? And that's exactly what I did, all right? As soon as I read there was a death in the family, I came inside of her immediately. I was like, just fucking, you got one in, one out, like, that's what Grammy would have wanted, That's a real circle of life. I did tell her, though, it was just as I finished. I was like, your grandmother died. All right. Well, thank you guys very much. I appreciate it.
All right. Would you like a shot, sir?
Yeah.
All right. Fuck yeah.
Thank you for having me, man.
Thank you for coming back, man. Yeah, that was a good set.
I know it, man.
He's been elusive.
Yeah, of course, man. That's how it
So
is.
that's like a thing, man.
Everybody heard about it?
Oh, is it a theme? Is it a theme show?
Well, Monty or DeHerm show, like I don't know. It's just, did you guys see that video? I don't know.
What, the one that was at my show?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was your show. Yeah.
Yeah, it happened at my show.
Lena was on stage. That's
crazy. It's just a shame that we come to the time where we still have that, and I mean, it's just.
Okay, I don't know if y'all heard
crazy that
the whole story.
About that.
I wasn't there. No.
The whole story is, I'm pretty sure y'all know.
To the N-word.
Yeah, that's, yeah. The black guys on the show.
All right, the whole story.
It was a black girl, I'm not gonna say her name, was on the stage, and she said it several times.
Crystal with an eye.
There you go. So anyway,
No, she
A white
doesn't
guy
say that
was
a lot.
repeating her jokes that was in the audience, and that's where it got crazy.
Oh.
So everybody's like trying to fight this guy now.
Was he like retarded or
No, I
something?
heard that. It sounded like my dad.
Well, they showed him on camera. Someone was filming, and they did show him. And
Yeah, she filmed the whole thing.
Oh.
So yeah, it
Which
was
is hit
him
off
who
on
like,
currently.
yeah, come on, you can't, as a comedian, I guess, black people have a pass. I don't, but still, everybody's like, hey, you do whatever you want.
As the host, I think you have to beat his ass.
Yeah, so the white guy in the audience was the one starting the whole shit.
right, yeah, but that's not the first time. Like the Herm show, you have that. Like I think someone got in a fight at that show.
Lady that night or something.
I thought it was a lady.
I don't know. It's just like what kills me is like these are the places where people going to laugh and forget about that shit. And then you have people go in there and they're bringing that shit there. And that's the same person that's going to wind up bringing a gun to a show and trying to take somebody out on fucking stage. Yeah. It's just, it happens.
Cafe Coco every Friday at 8 p.m. There was one shooting behind the place, but that's fine. That's Nashville.
As long as it's behind the place. We'll keep the riffraff in the back, right?
Well, I had a comedy show once that somebody got hit on a motorcycle right in front of the show.
Oh.
Yeah,
So
that'll happen on
right
those
before
things.
I was about to headline the whole show, and I was like, somebody got hit, so we all going outside to watch.
You have to have like a memorial before your show.
So yeah, anyway, go ahead, keep going.
So what's your upcoming gigs?
Oh, so I got Tuesday the 26th at the Underdog. We're doing a showcase there. We're bringing comedy back. Comedy used to be there, but then people broke some shit.
Oh,
It's
there's always
gotta
an
let
asshole
that
that ruins it
simmer.
for everybody.
Yeah, you gotta let that simmer for a bit, and then so we're doing another one, and then Third Coast Comedy Club October 6th.
Nice.
Those are some local ones that I'm producing now.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, I've seen your shows out there and everything, man. Well, I do want to make it to one eventually.
I like your flyers.
You got a couple
I'll
of them.
comp all your tickets. Every
Fuck yeah.
time.
Fuck yeah.
Especially the free ones.
Nice. So, oh, bless you.
I want VIP up front.
Yeah, you can have it. You know, you just need anybody. I booked 27 comedians, so there's a resemblance of a crowd.
27?
No, that's about
So has
wouldn't be surprised.
has anything crazy happened since the last time you were here?
Ooh, let's see. Oh shit. I don't know. At this point, everything seems fucking normal to me. One of my favorite parts recently, though, I'll say that, is my little brother came to visit. He lives up north and in New Hampshire. He comes down. I have to show him and his friend Nashville. Of course, we start with Broadway.
Yeah.
We don't even hit Broadway yet. We're about to turn on, and then we just happen to look at this lady sitting down, right next to us, and then she just pukes on her shoulder.
On 2nd Avenue?
Yeah, well, like it was like right before, the river where the...
2nd Avenue, yeah.
We were going to take a left and then go up Broadway.
Okay, right.
So she's puking on her shoulder. And I was like, actually, this is probably the best representation of what I could have presented to you.
Yeah,
Like,
that's pretty much it.
This is Nashville for
On
you.
2nd Avenue.
Yeah, like so every day on the way to work and the way back home from work, there's this dude who is literally like playing in traffic all the time, to the point where yesterday on the way home from work, he's touching semi trucks as they drive by him. He's reaching by and he's just like touching the semis. I'm just like, holy shit! And then like you drive by him and he's just like reaching over your car. Like, he's gonna die. I've seen him do this for the last 2 years. He's not been struck yet.
That's the same guy. He has like syringes in his pocket. I think he's just trying to hand out vaccines. That's what I think he's doing. He's just trying to do the Lord's work. You know what I mean? Like,
He's doing some work, all right. I don't know if it's the Lord's work, but he's doing some work.
He was bleeding a little bit, but
No, we have like our share of crazies here, like any other. But I think I've been to quite a few places, but Nashville has everyone beat when it comes to crazy. Like any street corner, there is crazy going on at any time of day. Like there's a dude, like I went to go up to Little Caesars today and there's a dude in a wheelchair. He clearly doesn't know how to use a wheelchair because he's scooting with his feet. He's not with his arms. He's like going around with his feet. So clearly he knows how to walk. And people are still giving him money. They're just like, he obviously doesn't know how to use the fucking wheelchair. Anyway, Brandon, thank you for coming out. It's good to see you. Please hang out. Please hang out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Meg Rilley.
time coming, waiting on you, waiting on me to say he was through. It's been a long time coming. Think we can't fight and try as we might. We can't stop staring tonight. So baby, come love me. Leave your hurt out the door. You don't need it no more. Made a hole. It's been a long time coming, and took a whole lot of steam, and now we're just dancing always that old George Street. So baby, come love me. Hurt out the door. You don't need it no more. 'Cause you've got made a hole. So baby, come love me. You don't need it no. 'Cause you and me. So baby, come love me. Leave your hurt.
Fucking shit. All right. From all the way from Atlanta, Georgia, give it up for C-Bear! C-Bear!
What's up, y'all, man? It was a long drive of 4 hours. You ever drunken drive as you were driving on a whole nother trail, and next thing you know you got tipsy while driving, and all the people on the side of you looking at you drinking while driving? Right? It's a habit now. My uncle used to tell me when he got back, he came from Vietnam, right? And he came back, he was like, "You drinking yet?" I'm like, "Nah." He was like, "Give me 10 years and 2 cars. I'll make you a professional drunk driver." I was like, all right. But nah, man, I'm from Alabama, though, originally. Roll Tide. No. I say that in different states, man. Hey, you know where I had the most hecklers at when I said that? Georgia. It's crazy. They're real about their bulldogs. One day I was like, the bulldog should have been neutered. And I was like, it was crazy though. But yeah, man, I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm getting a little older now, and the old stuff my grandfather used to tell me, I'm starting to get. Like, you ever heard of that? They talking metaphors in Alabama, if y'all don't know. Like here. They jumble up with them, you know about right there, son. Like, they jumble up the words and stuff of that nature. So it's crazy to me because, you know that saying, what is done in the dark comes to light, right? So come to find out, people now are eating booty on a regular. On the regular. I think it started when old girl said you need to eat booties like groceries. And it is getting astronomically a problem out here. Shit is starting to stink. Yeah, it's crazy. Pun intended, you got it, yeah. And, you know, what came out to me because of this is my grandfather. So, my grandfather cracked the code of keeping your woman for a long time, right? 45 years he's been married to my grandmother. Let's give it up to our peoples for being married for a very long time. Yeah, I don't know how they do it, but he told me the secret. So he said, grandson, I'm gonna let you know, eating booty is a thing. I've been doing it for many years. I started from the bottom, now you're here, grandson. I was like, whoa. He was like, if you ever get into the doghouse, just know when she gets fresh out the shower, eat that booty. I was like, granddad, what's... And then, you know what really solidified it? Was my grandmother. He was like, yeah, you know, they get amnesia when you do it right. My grandmother walked up, she was like, yeah, your grandfather's right. I really don't remember my 20s. This shit's crazy, man. But see, we're 1/16 Cherokee, yes. Native American. Yes, I'm Native American, ladies and gentlemen. Come to find out. Yeah, and it was always the reason why my grandfather always used to like to talk about spiritual animals. Guess what his was? A catfish. Right? So one day I was like, hey, Grandpa, what's your spiritual animal? He looked at me. He was like, you already know, grandson. I'm a catfish. Because I'm a bottom feeder. And he always ends it like this, a bloop bloop. I was like, oh no. Granddad, man. So yes, come to find out my grandparents are freaks. And they passed that shit down from generation to generation of catfishing. Pun intended. So, but it got a little strange a little bit because my cousin, right? He's the freakiest of them all. He's one of those guys that like to eat random booty all around the city. And he likes to tell me all his spelunking escapades. So one day he said something real crazy to me that I just couldn't understand. Like, have you ever had somebody just sit and stare you in your eyeballs and say something you just can't fucking compute? So he was sitting there. He was like, hey, cuz, I'm a little hungry. You got any food in the refrigerator? I was like, yeah, man, I got leftovers. He was like, ugh, you eat leftovers? I sat back and I really contemplated what he just said. I was like, cuz, you eat booty. That's the capital of leftovers. Now here's your permanent cup. Yeah, he can't put things. Every time he comes somewhere, everything starts to stink. Pun intended. But before I get out of here, I'm gonna let y'all know what's done in the dark comes into light. So I started eating ass. And come to find out, I'm one of those secret catfishers. I just need 2 shots of Hennessy. And I'll do all the spelunking you want me to do. Pun intended. Yeah. Yes, I am 3rd generation freak, ladies and gentlemen. Come to find out. But yeah, man, but one girl, she really got it, man, because like she was one of those women that like to watch people eat. Definitely if they chunky. She was a fat chaser, ladies and gentlemen. She loves the thickness, and she loves to feed them. But she loves to feed me turkey necks. I don't know if you ever tasted turkey neck before. Have y'all ever had turkey necks before? You look too white to have some turkey necks. But But I'm gonna let you know, turkey necks is the finest of the. How you gonna say this? It's an aphrodisiac to the soul food community. It's the tenderest of meats. Yes, you know how you can suck on the neck and you get the hickey, but if you suck on a turkey neck, you get full. You know what I mean? So one day, she plops a plate of turkey necks down, and I said to myself, I know what time it is. Started sucking the shit out the bitches. Juice everywhere. She looked at me and she was like, you don't suck me like that. I looked at her and I was like, oh, are you a turkey neck? She looked back at me and she was like, you know I got that gobble gobble. When she said that, ladies and gentlemen, just let you know, I grabbed that Hennessy and went to the bedroom. It's about to be a catfish tonight, a bloop bloop. Yep. All right, I think I did long enough. All right, y'all, my name is C-Bear. You can find me on official_J Adams on Instagram, and thank y'all.
Yeah, all right. All right, Mr. C-Bear. Come have a seat, sir. Would you like to do a shot?
Yeah, I can do a shot.
Fuck
yeah. I got my...
He's got his own.
Oh.
Alright.
Oh,
there you
nice.
go.
There you go.
Country now. I hold my cup for all day.
You eat booty, so yeah, you get that same.
Yeah, I'm gonna go official on the record as saying I will never lick ass ever.
I have a hard time with the idea of eating ass, Mr. Monty.
It's too gross.
It's just like, I mean, I know what. I know it's a generational thing. It's like every generation has to like step it up from the last generation and shit.
I'm not knocking. I'm just saying. This is not something I would do. You know?
Like, I mean,
You like your ass eaten, but you.
No, I've never had that done either.
I
wouldn't.
like it, but I won't.
I'm all open for that if somebody wants
Sir,
to.
I'm gonna let you know it has happened to me, and it was a life-changing experience.
It's a life-changing ass eating.
He is suction cup to that chair right now. Awesome.
But yeah, man, the first time ever was a bidet.
Oh my God.
A bidet turned me out.
Oh.
My girlfriend has a bidet. I've yet to use it.
No, man, I'm gonna let you know, like, it's crazy to me because
So you're just sitting there letting the water hit your ass?
So it kind of shocked me at first, but what edged me into it was the warm water.
Warm water.
Don't let the warm water hit your butthole, ladies and gentlemen. Shit's gonna be crazy. You're gonna turn into something that you never thought you would ever be.
No, that's what I
a
don't
butt
want.
person.
That's what I don't want.
Yeah, it's crazy. It tantalized me into where I'm like, whoa, should I try this?
Oh man. I heard it's a tricky road, man. Next thing you know, you'll be like hanging yourself from the doorknob.
There's some fetishes out there.
I know.
There's people that do that shit.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah, I mean, the dude from NXS, didn't he fucking die from
Yeah, I
that
don't
way?
know.
And
I'm into
then David
conspiracy.
Carradine, I think David Carradine
I think they were
died that way.
sacrificed.
He was choking
They were
himself.
sacrificed. Robin Williams didn't do that. Chris Cornell.
Oh, did he
didn't
do that too? Did Robin Williams?
Yeah,
do
I
that?
suppose
They had a whole movie about it. I think
Robin Williams?
Whoever the hitman is, that's like his motto or whatever.
It's
Oh, wow.
heroin, cocaine, fentanyl, and choking yourself. That's pretty much his MO, whoever's doing this.
You can't
Yeah.
do that by yourself, man. I
Right.
mean, you gotta have somebody there as like a spotter.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, like, nobody's going to do that.
Not spotted.
He did it.
Not spotted.
I mean, if something goes wrong, I mean, if you're choking yourself,
Yeah, it's
and
also,
then you're doing
it goes
fentanyl
deeper
and everything
than
else,
that.
you gotta have
It goes
like a
deeper than
spotter.
that. You know, they always say they come in threes. And then summer solstice and winter solstice, that's when they do their little sacrifices and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Dun 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 dun. Anyways, better subject.
Back to groceries.
Back to groceries. They don't want to get deep, ladies and gentlemen. Pun intended.
So, did I fuck it up? Are you not from Atlanta? You from Alabama?
I'm originally from Alabama, but I live in Lawrenceville, but I do jokes all around Georgia
Okay.
and Atlanta.
So, what's the music scene out there?
It's Atlanta.
I mean, not the music scene, the comedy scene.
Oh,
I'm drunk. I'm sorry.
It's Atlanta.
I'm a comedian. I mean, what are you talking about?
It's very heavy. It's very saturated. It's a lot.
So there's a lot of folks out there.
Definitely in Atlanta. Pretty much, it's a who's who and who do you know.
So you guys have cliques there too.
Oh, very much clique.
Okay, because here we have a big scene, but there's like 3 big cliques.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I It's kind of crazy because, you know, a lot of people can't cross over into cliques. But you guys obviously have that too there.
Yeah, most definitely. So I had to make my own clique. They said I was a pioneer. I have this group called the Tribe Called Humor that we've been going all around in South Carolina, just throwing shows, doing things. Like it's like I used to do a variety show in San Antonio, but I changed it up when I went to Atlanta.
Okay.
Now it's 2 comedians and a DJ, and then we bring like another comedian and some musical acts. Like, and we travel, like we were on stage doing this performance.
So I think music and comedy forever has always gone hand in hand. You'll have musicians when they go out on the road. They'll usually have like a comedian open for them.
Yes.
Back in the day, I mean, I always remember like my parents listening to shit on vinyl. They'll listen to music on vinyl, and then once everyone's got like all fucked up and everything, then they'll break out the comedy vinyl. Yeah. And like that's the way that people did music. I mean, and comedy, it's like George Carlin. That's the first time I ever heard George Carlin. It was my parents late night with all their friends getting drunk, and they've listened to all the new music that they listen to, and then they go into the comedy albums. Next thing you know, you're hearing all this shit that you know that you gotta lay there and be quiet. You can't let them know that you're laughing. You can't let them know that you're awake, but you're dying inside. You're 7 years old, you know.
That's exactly the same way I got started. Richard Pryor, Bill Cosby, George Carlin.
Yeah.
Vinyl records.
Yeah, of course. I mean, because my parents used to drag me around to their friend's house, and they're like, all right, you guys go to sleep. We're supposed to like be asleep in the corner of a room while they're blasting Led Zeppelin and all kinds of other shit. But then when they get nice and high and they're lit up, they start breaking out the comedy albums, and that's what I've heard shit, man. I wish I knew what they were. I'll never know what they were, but I mean, there's skits in my head that I never know the names to, but they're in my head, and just like some of the things, that's what really got me into comedy. And I remember being sick from school. Everyone got in the house, and so I went through my parents' vinyl collection, and that's when I discovered George Carlin. That's when it was just like there was a name. It was like, oh, I heard this bit before. And then now you're listening to everything on your own, and you're just dying as a kid. You're sick. You got snot coming out of your nose, but you're in another world. I mean, like, now it's like love, and from then on, man. I mean, I just had this Bill Cosby himself. I mean, I know a lot of people like try to like cancel Bill Cosby, but I mean that's still pivotal. It's clean comedy, but that's still a pivotal album. I mean, it also shows your age. If anybody brings up Bill Cosby himself, they are of a certain age.
Yeah. Well, I've heard of it.
I'll go back further than that. Wonderfulness. Where Foul Albert started from was Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
So he did records before that, before the cartoons.
He did vinyl, he did the cartoons, and then finally when he did, was that HBO? I think it was something like that. Was HBO or Showtime? That's when people started. When Bill Cosby started doing the cable specials, that's when you had Eddie Murphy do Raw and fucking Delirious.
Oh, I loved Raw.
Yeah, I mean you can't do that. I'm surprised that's still on Netflix today.
Yeah. All those movies are. Red Fox is one of mine, and believe it or not, when I first heard comedy in my life was Christian comedy and the British comedy. I say
Did you say Christian comedy?
Christian comedy, church.
Right on.
Yeah, and English comedy, like British comedy, because I don't know if y'all remember back in the day when they used to have that show where it was a retail store when it was a British comedy on BBC.
Oh, Are You Being Served?
I don't
sounds
remember.
like it.
It's called Are You Being Served?
They have that little retail store.
Right, and
I used to laugh at that all the time.
So there's a lot of things back in the day, like as far as British, it's like the Young Ones, and of course Monty Python's Flying Circus. You know, the Young Ones is definitely the one. Anyway, all right. So did we get to your upcoming gigs?
Oh, my upcoming gigs are in Atlanta. I'm actually in a play as well as being as a pastor in this play called Mrs. Mabel's Rib Shack.
Okay.
Yeah. Our next 2 shows are next weekend. If you ever come to Atlanta, coming up, you know, I'll be there. Just DM me on my IG is official_J Adams.
Okay.
And I can get you some tickets, and I do birthdays and stuff, man. We do, man. I'm out, bro.
Bar mitzvahs. Bar mitzvahs.
I'm out here. I'm grinding.
Divorces.
I do whatever you need to laugh at.
Hey, man, thank you for coming out, and definitely come back before the season ends. So we got spots open for the end of the year. If you're into roasting motherfuckers, our very last episode is a roast battle. So if you're into roasting, we can hook you up with that too. And it's going to be a slugfest, man. I think, yeah. All right, everyone, give it up for C-Bear. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Meg fucking Rilley.
I've been staying out till 3 and I just can't get no sleep. What's wrong with me? Maybe I just like a bird, and it's none of your concern. I never learn. I tell myself it's just for fun, and pretty soon I'm gonna run out of money, out of time, out of ways to cross the line. I got voices and I can't heal, 'cause I love the way I feel. Everybody says that they can see that the bottle of the boy's gonna kill me. You could say that it's a phase, I could say that you're insane. Either way, Jimmy's sitting on the table, Jack and I don't have a label, and that's okay. I tell myself it's just for fun, and pretty soon I'm gonna run out of money, out of time, out of ways to cross the line. I got voices and I can't heal, 'cause I love the way I feel. Everybody says that they can see the bottle of the boy's gonna kill me. Maybe I just like a bird, it's none of your concern. I never learned. I got one you sounds and I can't heal, 'cause I love the way I feel. Everybody says that they can see the bottle of the boy's gonna kill me. Yeah, the bottle of the boy's gonna kill me. I said the bottle of the boy's gonna kill me.
David Friedlander.
Hey everyone, great to be here in this garage. How are we doing tonight? People in this garage and people on YouTube, is this live? Can I know the number, or would the number just make me sad? 22. Hello, 22 people in the internet. Ice cream so good? Do people like that in live streams now? Is that that's just a thing I know? Niche reference. I'm embarrassed to know what that is. I'm new to Tennessee. I'm also from Alabama, just another classic Alabamian up here. Still getting used to it, living in Tennessee. Like, I've just stopped automatically hanging up on 615 numbers. Nice try, robots. But I still haven't gotten used to seeing that little Tennessee logo, that circle with the stars in it, without thinking of some sort of like Confederate Dragon Ball Z. Does that resonate with the locals here? I can't. It looks like if you gather 6 more of those, you can wish for the South to rise again. Goku with a couple extra K's in there. Look, I miss teleworking so bad. I pray for another pandemic every day, every single day. I just want to not have to wake up early in the morning anymore. And I didn't think that was a problem because I don't believe in the power of prayer. But I will tell you this. I also pray a lot for the death of Mitch McConnell. And it seems like I'm getting closer with that one. So if COVID comes back, I am sorry. That's on me. But if Mitch McConnell dies of COVID, you're welcome. You are welcome. I did that. The world seems to be on fire a lot lately. Do you guys watch the news? It seems like a lot of different places are on fire. I was listening to the news, and they were talking about the fires in Hawaii, and they opened with 100 are confirmed dead, with countless more missing. We go now to Steve in Hawaii. Aloha, Steve. Sometimes that word is not, like, it's technically he's saying the right word. Tonally, he's not saying. Like, aloha can mean hello, goodbye, and I can't read a room. That's not a good. They talked about, like, what the cause of those fires was, and they mentioned, like, power lines as a possible culprit. And easy at racist that I just assumed it was volcanoes. Like, I thought I knew what was going on. I didn't even bother to inquire. I was just like, I know what caused those fires. Those fiery volcanoes. I don't know, that's dumb. My mom sent me an article from there where it was like talking about a church that went unscathed by the fires. And my mom sent that to me just like, look at that, And I said, look, Mom, even the fire doesn't want to go to church. She called me. She called me to say, you think that's funny? I said, no, what I think is funny is that, like, God let 100 people die, but he was like, not my stuff! Not my stuff! What kind of cold, indifferent God would let that happen? We're all made in his image. So dating's weird. Dating, you guys date? Dating's sure is fun. I have some of my guy friends. One of my guy friends was complaining to me recently. He was like, women are so picky. And it's like, first off, calm down, dude. You're just 5'8". Second off, it does feel like whenever, that's kind of like a cliche dating complaint. And when guys say that, it kind of feels like a cell phone a little bit. Not a cell phone, but a self-own. That's no pun intended. They're just like, women have a selection criteria, and I don't fit it. That's how that sounds, and that seems silly to me. I'm on the dating app Hinge. It's going well. That's why I'm here alone tonight. I saw they give you like little prompts to fill out so you can tell people what you're looking for, a little bit about yourself. I saw this one girl on Hinge who all her prompts had something to do with like being silly. They were just like, I'm looking for someone who is silly. One thing that's non-negotiable for me, being silly. I'm overly competitive about being silly. I'm like a pretty whimsical dude, and I was thrown by this. It seems like a bit. It seems like honestly, it feels like she's getting over a really bad breakup with a clown. And I don't know if I want to be that rebound, because those are pretty big shoes to fill. Nah. And if he's got big shoes, I probably can't compare in other ways. I saw another girl on the dating app Hinge, and her thing was like, her top prompt was like, I'm looking for someone who loves Jesus. Which, I don't know, is that like a reasonable dating criteria, or is that just like a weird way of saying no Jews? You know what, maybe women can be too picky. Maybe women are a little... one woman is a little too picky. I don't know. I'm only half Jewish, so I did match with her. I'm just like, I can change her. She can change me. I don't know. I have body dysmorphia. I hope. Is that dramatic? I would rather have a mental disorder than this body. It's not my favorite body. I don't like it a lot. I heard a guy bragging about his love handles and like how nice they are for ladies to snuggle with. You can see my rib cage with my shirt off. I don't know if we have like a cute term for that. I'm tentatively calling them hate bars. I fucking hate them. It sucks. Sucks knowing you're less useful as a cuddle partner than you are as a marimba. under my shirt. Sucks. This is real. Someone the other day asked me with zero preface, they were like, David, do you actually work out or do you just look like a crackhead? What? I do hit the gym a little bit, mostly treadmill stuff. I think I need to stop going to the gym, though, is what I'm taking away from that. Or I need to start doing crack. One of the two. I don't know. Crack, is it? Okay, I'm gonna start doing crack tonight. We're just no crack in this show. I don't know. It does kind of feel like a garage where there could be crack. This is I'm not a big tattoo guy, but I do like when other people have tattoos. And I recently learned that if someone has like a semicolon tattoo, it means they thought about like committing suicide, ending the sentence as it were, but then they decided to keep going. So if you guys didn't know how to use a semicolon in a sentence, that's how you use it, internet. That's just like, I want to kill myself right now, but I'm going to keep typing this email. It's going to power through. Hey, you guys ever see like one of those vans that has like 10 ladders on top of it? How high up does that guy need to go? Where is that guy? Be careful, man. It's unsteady. 2 Jews walk into a bar. A bar mitzvah? What? Where did you guys think I was going to go with that? Somewhere. And then they conspire to overthrow Elon Musk or whatever. I don't know. He's doing that, I know, which is kind of like the move of a desperate man to blame the Jews, but also a move that doesn't always fail. So we'll see how it plans out for old Elon Musk. Oh, I'll do one more. I think I'm doing okay on time, but I'll leave by saying I get told I look like other people's friends a lot. Like, so often that either I'm just the most generic-looking white guy or I have one very popular doppelganger. Like, he's out there meeting and greeting. But it's not really like when someone tells you look like a famous person, because they're just like, you look like my friend. And I'm just like, okay. And sometimes they'll be like, do you want to see a picture of him? And I'm like, absolutely not. Because then I would understand. It's never good when that. It's never been a good one. They'll show you a picture on their phone, and you're just like, this is what I look like to you? And they're like, David, that's just a picture of you. And you're like, okay, that's fucking, I don't like it. I have body dysmorphia. All right, that's my time. Thank you. Goodbye.
David, welcome back to the show.
Hey.
Turning champ. So how you been, man?
I've been all right. Last time I was here, I lived in Huntsville, and now I'm a Nashville guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I live in the
My
city.
sister lived in Huntsville.
It's a good city. Rocket City, great comedy scene. I love it. I miss you guys.
I know a couple of strippers live down there, too.
I know strippers who live down there.
He's got poon in every damn area code.
Almost.
It's good.
So, what have you been up to since the last time we saw you?
Oh, I work and I go to the open mics, man. I'm on that grind set mindset.
Nice.
There you go.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Working out new material.
Yeah, I'm trying to get funnier.
Yeah. You ever have assholes you're like, well, can't you just eat more?
Yes. A lot of people are suggesting I eat more. No one's buying me food, though, which would really help.
Yeah. Ain't that fucked up?
That's hilarious.
Very rude.
Eat late at night before you go to bed.
I do that, man.
And drink a lot of beer. That's how I got
just like Gremlin. Oh, yeah. Add beer to your diet, you get a belly in no time.
It's the worst thing for you, but you sleep so well.
Yes, you do. All right.
What's your upcoming gigs, man?
I got a show this upcoming Wednesday at Butts and Brews. And then I'll be doing a show Friday the 13th in October at Holistic Connection that show Chris Reeves runs.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool
and
dude. I like Chris.
if I get anything else, I'll post it on my Instagram. So at DA Friedlander, you can check it out.
So you do actually have one of those faces where you look
I do.
like somebody.
Yeah, no.
It's just a friend. Like no one famous, but like, dude, like
non-playable
I know you.
character.
I've had people take pictures of me in public. I've had someone stop and be like, "You are my friend, right?" Someone tried to fight me once because they thought I was a guy who had been sexting their girlfriend, and I was like, "And you recognize me from my face? How do you know?" But I just have one of those faces, I suppose.
I gotta
No,
meet
you
that.
do
Your
look like
doppelganger.
someone
He seems like a cool guy.
He's got like a leather jacket on, his hair is slicked
No, I
back.
mean, like, do you believe like everybody has like a certain make and model? Like
I've
you
had-
and me are
I've
the
had-
same.
I've had people tell me I have a friend that looks like
Right.
you.
So like you and me are the same make and model, but like a different year.
Yeah, exactly.
Like me, like Monty is black me, but like we're the same year, but he's black me. Like there's the same make and model. Like you, like I know like 5 dudes like you. like Monty is me. He's me.
Being one of them.
Dude, all right, so like when in the early 90s there was a movie that came out, like, dude, there's this movie that came out and there's this jail scene and it was like a non-character. He was just sitting in the back eating in jail with everybody else eating. But motherfucker, it was me. It was just like, holy shit.
It's your clone.
10 people, I don't even remember the movie, but 10 people told me like, dude, you gotta see this fucking movie. It's you. And I look at it, it's like, holy fucking shit. Have you ever seen your doppelganger? Like my doppelganger's in this fucking movie.
My worst one was Booger from Revenge of the Nerds.
So, like, if
if
you lost like 100 pounds, you would definitely be Booger. Like I see Booger.
100 pounds.
I mean, let's face it, man. We're getting you're in your 40s now. Have you hit 40 yet?
No, I'll be 37 here in a couple days. It'll be all right.
Bonnie, you're 50 now, right?
Yes, 50.
Old man River.
62.
60.
I believe it. Yeah.
I'm actually Asian, by the way.
I'm 28 years old.
28.
Oh man.
So you're not like I would give anything to have your body, skinny or not, ribs or not. It was just like 50 years old and being 240 pounds. Believe me, man, it's just, it catches up with you.
Oh God.
Yeah, you'll get a 40-year-old body and you'll be hilariously fat right here.
When you hit the dad bod, it's like fat. No, like I can't gain weight in my ass.
Yeah.
Why can't I gain weight in my ass? I have all this that can't go to my ass.
I keep dropping pants sizes, my belly keeps getting bigger. It's like a heck of a hill.
I wish it would distribute. If it would distribute, I'd look all right. But now I gotta look like I'm 8 months pregnant. Dave, thank you for coming.
Hey, thanks for having me, guys.
Give it up one more time, Dave. All right, Meg Rilley. Meg.
Who's got you undercover? Make it seem like there's another. Tell me who's the secret lover. If you got nothing to hide, why'd I catch you in the light where you laid your head last night? You could have been more intelligent the way that you went about it instead of showing off to the world. And I won't be taking advantage by a man that I describe as below average. So I'm tired of the backwards flat brown bed that you're worn on every day. And I'm sick of that jacked up flatbed truck you used to compensate. You just want a PA or a filter away from a man no woman can stand. No matter how many girls you get to clean up your drama, you're always gonna be the problem. Well, temper tantrums aren't hot, and what you want ain't what you got. You're only sorry you got caught. And if you're thinking that I'm sad, maybe you don't understand that I know it from first hand. And I did all the work in bed, the confidence was in your head, and I already told your friend. So I won't be taking advantage by a man that I describe as below average. So I'm tired of the backwards flat brown bed that you're worn on every day. And I'm sick of that jacked up flatbed truck you used to compensate. You just want a PA or a pilsner away from a man no woman can stand. No matter how many girls you get to clean up your drama, you're always gonna be the problem. to compensate. You just want IPA or a pilsner away from a man a woman can stand. No matter how many girls you get to clean up your drama, you're always gonna be the problem.
All right. Meg has got to take off, so we're going to do the our speed round, 25 questions. Get to know Meg. And we got 90 seconds on the clock. If she wins, she gets a brand new, beautiful pipe here. Great bowl. All right. So we're going to put 90 seconds on the clock. We're going to go ahead and get to know Meg real quick. All right. You ready?
This is high pressure, yeah. Let's do
You ready? 1, 2, 3. What superpower would you want?
Flying.
What would you rather do? Read your mind or have someone watch your search history?
Have someone look at my search history.
Is your time truly? You enjoy wasting it?
No.
If you walked in on your wife with another, or your husband with another person, would you join in or get mad?
Get mad.
All right. Would you rather do 5 years in prison or 20 years in a coma?
Prison.
All right. Would you rather be in a robot or a zombie apocalypse?
Ooh. Robot.
All right. Would you sell your soul to the devil for a record deal?
Yes.
All right.
Man.
Remove one person from Earth. Who is it?
Sorry, what?
Remove one person from Earth. Who is it?
I myself. No.
All right.
Bill Gates. Bill Gates.
What celebrity would you want to punch in the face?
Sorry?
What celebrity would you want to punch in the face?
Is Mitch McConnell a celebrity?
Yes. Have you ever gotten high with your parents?
No.
Is Black Sabbath in your top 5?
Yeah.
Would you help a bandmate hide a body?
Yeah.
How many chickens would it take to kill a human?
Probably around, I don't know, 20?
Punch your mom in the face or kick your dad in the balls?
Take my dad.
If you're starving, would you eat a person?
If I'm starving.
All right. Have you ever masturbated at work?
No.
Have you ever stolen a riff?
Have I what?
Have you ever stolen a riff?
No.
Auto-tune or not to auto-tune?
Not to auto.
Lose your sight or lose your hearing?
Ooh, sight.
What is your weapon of choice in the zombie apocalypse?
Flamethrower.
All right. So, everyone thank Meg for coming out. We're giving this to her anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, we have got, who the fuck is, Rayna Cahill coming up, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow. Huge. Yeah, so I heard.
A lot of people say they can't understand women. I think you can understand me if you've ever met a 12-year-old boy. Not a cool one. One that likes dinosaurs and says "Milady." And always has cum on his shirt. That one. I've been dog sitting my friend's puppy. He's a special needs dog. Anybody here have a disservice animal? Yeah, he's worthless. He has arthritis in every joint, so when we go on walks, instead of a leash, we use a stroller. He has a prescription dog food, makes him thirsty, so now he's an alcoholic. He has depression, dyslexia. He has medication for all this, but you can't slip it in his food because his severe overbite makes it easy for him to spit them out like watermelon seeds. So you have to shove them down his throat like with force. Wow. He likes force. Just take your medicine, Romeo. She named him Romeo. She said it's because he's handsome. I think it's because he's going to die young. I think that's foreshadowing. I thought I could remember more jokes than this. This is a party, guys. This is fucking great. This is... he's like, hey, there's alcohol and pizza. And we're like, okay, cool. Let's all get fucked up. And Rayna forgot she had a set coming, so this is cool. Cool. I have 2 dogs myself. I been a dog owner for a while, and when I masturbate, they mind their business, right? Like they just sit in the corner and lick themselves. But I got a cat. Not the same thing. I think he thinks my vibrator is purring at him. He'll be on the other end of the house, and I flip that shit on, and he's like, she's calling to me. She needs me. He kept trying to call on me when I was trying to get off, you know. We had to come to a compromise. I just let him lay across my neck. Just pretend I'm being choked out, you know. just a little pressure. Just a little pressure is good. I like to masturbate. Okay, cool. A lot of self-servers in here. I like it. Nobody can do it better than we can. Am I right? Yeah, I got the Hitachi wand. Anybody familiar with a jackhammer? It's kind of similar. Mine plugs into a wall. I don't do batteries anymore, guys. We're past that. My power bill's through the roof. Oh, man, it's intense. It's intense. I have to actually masturbate with my clothes on. Do you understand? It's quaking like a Quaker is what I call it. Nope, not that tag. All right, cool. We'll take that one back. Masturbate like a Mormon with my blue jeans on. I will say this, though. If you use the Hitachi wand excessively, you will experience some swelling. I'm sorry, that wasn't very ladylike. You might experience some puffiness. As to be expected. Like right now, if you were to look down at my twat and tilt your head, it looks like Marge Simpson. I dyed the bush blue for this joke, actually. My parents were in an explosion when I was 8 years old, and my dad died. And a lot of people complain about their dad not being there. Try having your dad everywhere. Come on, Dad. It's time for school. In a spiritual sense, too. I was a sexually expressive young woman. If every day was titled like a porno, today would have been girl masturbates while stepdog watches. You gotta say stepdog or they'll take the video down. Gets it. I like tattoos. I have tattoos. We're tattoo people. We're cooler than all the non-tatted people. Fuck you. Just kidding. My favorite thing about tattoos is the more I gain weight, the more they increase in value. Excuse me, sir. Do you see this dinosaur on my thigh? It used to be a lizard. When I got it done, I paid $800. Got it appraised the other day, $1,250. I got my nipples pierced. Thank you. Not because of the daddy issues, but because I have one inverted nipple. Like if you were to look at just this breast, you'd be like, that's a respectable boob. But if you were to look at just this one, you'd say that definitely belongs to a fat 12-year-old boy on a beach. That's where I've seen that tip before. It's even a little sunburnt, which is weird. My friend asked me, he was like, since it was inverted when you got it pierced, was it half off? Same piece of shit that goes into the grocery store. His item doesn't ring through, and he's like, I guess it's free. There's always less laughter on that part because they do it. The people that don't let them do it. He's like, I'm fucking busted. You're right. I am. No, it wasn't half off. It was not any less expensive. They have to do extra things to pierce an inverted nipple. You have to do it. Use tongs. Sometimes they'll use ice to manipulate it. Or manipulate it. Am I right? Am I right? I'm right. I walk in the day of my appointment and he's like, I'm sorry, we can't pierce your nipples today. Our ice machine's broken. Why is everything always breaking down at McDonald's? That's what I don't understand. It's a multi-billion-dollar company. I'm just trying to get a good deal on these McNips. Maybe a matching McMuffin who's with me. Okay. I think I'd have a pretty great ass if half of it didn't wrap around to the front to make my camel toe. You know, in the South, we like a good wraparound porch. I got a wraparound pussy. Stop by. We'll have an Arnold Palmer sometime. It's great. A little humid, but my pussy's so fat, my clitoris has high cholesterol. My pussy's so fat, it has sleep apnea. I have to sleep with a CPAP machine between my legs. If I don't, she just whistles all night. Had a pregnancy scare the other day. Not cool, guys. But every time I have a pregnancy scare, I think the same thing. I'm like, what would I name a child if I was gonna give birth to it, right? And I was thinking this, and I was like, I'm on like 16 different forms of birth control. I'm not pregnant. But what if I was? If the baby made it through all of that and the abortion, I'd probably name it Chance. Or if it's a girl, Hope. As in, I hope the baby gets SIDS because I still don't want it. You know what I mean? Thank you. My name's Rayna. Come here now.
Yes. Oh my God.
So many good pussy jokes.
That was a great fucking set.
Thank you.
So, welcome to the show.
Hello.
Thank you for showing up.
This is so fun.
Would you would you like a shot?
Sure.
It's not drugged. I just cracked the bottle open.
He was just like, she definitely thinks.
He just had to clarify that was a little
Yeah. That's all. Also, I didn't mean to scream laugh into the mic.
It's all good. So you're local? Where are you from?
I'm from Huntsville.
Oh, okay.
Huntsville, Alabama. Yeah. Oh God, this is whiskey. Can I get a Coke? I'll be right back.
I don't think there is any.
Oh, there's not any Coke.
There's beer. It's kind of like Coke.
Look out, Dale's butt crack.
No, it's close. It's red.
There we go.
All right. To Daniel's butt crack.
To Daniel's butt crack. Yep. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
That's all right. It happens. Holy fucking shit.
Well, shout out to the band. Those guys were great.
So, Meg Rilley, they're I wish they would have like the full band come out, but just that was great. Meg's great.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Incredible.
So, hey, what got you into comedy? Tell us a little about yourself.
How long you been doing it?
I will be coming up on 4 years in December.
Awesome.
Yep.
What got you into it?
I was funny, and I had a friend ask me one time, hey, have you ever considered stand-up comedy? And I had not. And she scoped out an open mic for me. We found the open mic. I did it, and I was like, I love this, and I'm doing it every time. I'll do it forever.
Did you kill the first time, or?
I did well for my first time. I didn't crush by any means. My stuff was like probably a little scripty. Like I look back on it now and be like, oh, this is kind of like not great, you know, But like I was received well. I did, yeah. I was received well, and it was like it was set up punchline, but was it killer? No, definitely not. Did I think I killed at the time? Absolutely. Did I feel good? Yeah, for sure.
Came off stage with that rush.
Yeah, I'm just like, I
might as well
fucking
been
crushed it.
10,000 people there.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite comedian?
Oh my God, I don't know. There are a lot. Obviously, Taylor Tomlinson is like really big right now. I'm a big fan of hers. I really like Chad Daniels. He's one of my favorites. I find myself like always going back to his bits and re-listening to them. But yeah, I like.
Old school.
I really used to really like Louis C.K. and now I can't like him anymore. You know? Yeah. Well, I can't say that he's like, oh, he's my favorite. Oh, I want to be just like him when I grow up.
So I still enjoy Louis. Like, so this is the only reason why I haven't canceled Louis, and I don't want to cancel anybody, but like he asked anybody that he did this to, he asked if he could masturbate in front of them, right?
Right,
so
right.
That's the big thing.
That is a weird thing to want to do.
It's very weird, and like it's a sexual thing, so they're obviously worked up, or he's obviously worked up when he's going to ask somebody. Like if you get to the point where you're going to, like the blood's already missing from the brain, it's already down in the.
He's got a good point.
Right.
You're not, honestly, can we really blame men when all their blood is in their penis? None is in their brain.
But he did ask.
Excuse Joe Rogan. Did you say Rogaine? What did you say?
Joe Rogan.
What did you say?
I heard it all. I heard gym coach
Is that
Joe
not what you
Rogan.
said? Oh, I really thought you. Okay, I thought you said that.
No.
I just heard what I wanted to hear.
So
I
did your
suppose.
dad really blow up into bits?
God, I guess I could give you a little peek behind the curtain. No, he didn't explode into pieces, but was he in a travel trailer when it exploded? Yes.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and he carried my mom out of the burning place and then drove a mile to the fire station, and it was crazy.
So he lived?
Yes, until the following day.
Really?
Yeah. It was his mom's birthday. I think he wanted to save it, you know?
You made a joke out of all of it. That's awesome. That's great.
Well, I still don't got an answer.
He is dead. He passed away.
You laugh about it, right? I mean, in a way.
He's watching right
He's he's with us, you know? He's laughing too.
Is your mom still around?
She is.
Right.
Yeah, and she's single, so.
Alrighty then.
That's all Monty had to
And
hear.
bipolar, so.
Even better.
He's going to be asking now.
So what's your upcoming gigs?
My upcoming gigs. Oh my God. Well, if I hadn't had so much alcohol, I'm actually going to be in Knoxville tomorrow.
Right on.
Nice.
Yeah. And let's see, Epic Comedy Hour on the 22nd. We got that coming up. Also, that's in Huntsville, Alabama. Yeah,
Right
I guess I should specify. This is I'll be in Knoxville tomorrow. Huntsville, Alabama is Epic Comedy Hour. I co-produce shows there. Really phenomenal. It's at Low Mill, the Studio Theater. And there are a lot more, but you can just follow me on social media, and I'll post about them. I'll just tell you guys about them. If you just want to ask me, I'll just tell you. Like, if you're like, hey, Rayna, what shows? I'll tell you. Like, and I'll be like, tell me when and where you're gonna be, and I'll be like, this is the show you want to go to.
Awesome. Thank you very much for coming out
Cool.
tonight.
Thanks.
Don't take off. Please hang out. We got a couple of spots on the end of the ass end of this year, so definitely come back. We definitely want you back.
Cool. I love an ass end. You know what I mean?
Ladies and gentlemen, one more. Rayna Cahill. All right, Daniel motherfucking Hobbs, ladies and gentlemen. There's no more palate cleanser. Motherfucking raw dog it.
Right now? You want to do comedy? Right now. I wasn't expecting to do comedy right now, everybody. I really wasn't expecting to do comedy right now. I really thought there'd be more songs in between. There's a setup on the show where there's like a comedian and then there's songs and then there's another comedian after that. And I've done this show 7-8 times or so. And I thought, oh, well, there's a comedian on right. That's not me. That's not me up there doing comedy right now. So after that comedian, there'll be some songs. And then I'll do comedy after those songs. But no. No, that's what happened tonight. I'm doing comedy for you now. Deliciously Nothing podcast. All right, here's the thing. I'm a dad. I am, yeah. My oldest just turned 10. One of the things I wasn't prepared for, there are many things, but I wasn't prepared for interacting with other dads who I had nothing else in common with, other than we were dads. I had one guy that I thought we did fine with, because we both just talked about baseball. We like the Braves. They're doing good. Yeah, great. He randomly dropped politics on me recently. I wasn't sure what to do with it. He was like, they're trying to turn all the kids trans. They're going to cut all their dicks off. I'm like, all right, I don't know, man. Like, I don't think this conversation is going to go how you think it is. Like I'm a dad of 2 girls. I'm for cutting all the dicks off. Let's roll that program out. The future is female. This is a weird thing to say in a garage instead of in front of a comedy audience. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. It's gonna be fun. I am bisexual. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. I'm older. I don't understand the conversations younger people than me are having about sexuality anymore. I was always the weirdo. But now I had a younger friend than me say, you shouldn't call yourself bisexual. You should say you're pansexual. Because bisexual is transphobic. I don't know. Been doing it a while. Here's the thing. All right, first of all, I'm not transphobic. I've sucked girl dick. I've fucked boy pussy. I don't give a shit. It doesn't matter. It's fine. I don't care. That's just the reality. But also, I don't know. I did figure out what the difference was between bisexual and pansexual in that conversation. Like, bisexuals, we're fine with any body parts. We're just kind of into the person on a person-by-person basis. And pansexuals are the same. They're just also incredibly pretentious cunts. That's what I figured out. I don't know. I was thinking back. I get nostalgic sometimes. And so I was thinking back to back when, because we can never quench the bloodlust of the wealthy, the Gulf was full of oil. You guys remember that fun time? And I don't know, it was like the birds got covered in oil and Dawn came in and cleaned them up. Had an old commercial. Dawn, clean up the birds. Yay. It's a good thing those birds weren't covered in my cum. Well, Dawn doesn't do shit. I know that. Which makes it into a coagulated, stickier substance. It's impossible to deal with. All right, you want to talk about? All right, here's the real thing. You want to get into the real shit here on the Deliciously Nothing podcast? Is that what we want to do? Get into the real shit? Yeah. That's what we want to get into is the real shit. I was into the real shit. All right, Smokey Bear. Smokey Bear. Heard him on the radio the other day. Only you can prevent forest fires, right? We know who Smokey Bear is. Shut up, Andre. You suck. Oh, God, nobody likes you. All right. So Smokey Bear, only you can prevent forest fires. But like, all right. So here's the deal. Like some people have severe OCD, and I'm not talking about like Instagram. Like I need my bookshelf straight. Like I'm talking about like if I don't flip my light switch on and off 72 times, exactly, my whole family dies. OCD. Yeah, like people have real problems. Okay? Do you ever think if somebody with severe OCD ever saw a Smokey Bear commercial? Only you can prevent forest fires. I know! Just flipping the light switch on and off as many. Yes. I'm trying! Smokey. All right. Whatever, it doesn't matter. How much time do I have left? Do we even know? Does this matter? I'm just doing. I'm doing this for you guys. I don't know. You want me to give up? I can do as much. I'm just saying. I want to know. I just want to know what we were doing. I don't know. I'm fine. I don't know what. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. But I just wanted to know how much you wanted me to do. That's all it was. You're a VIP, brother. That's not an answer. I want to know, do you want me to do more jokes or not? Yes? Yes? You want me to do more jokes? God, that's a problem. Okay. All right. So I don't like to talk about politics because I'm just trying to be funny for the most part. I don't like it. But I do have some political opinions. Like, first of all, I think that we should have reparations for black people in this country. Yeah. And I also think that we should end homelessness. Yeah. And I see those two birds. I've got a stone. You're going to take a crack at it? I think black people should be able to capture and own white homeless people for the next couple hundred years or so. Next 200 or 300 years, maybe. Even some things out. He gets a home, you get some free labor. Helps the economy. Hurts nobody. Helps everybody. All right. All right, here's the thing. I've noticed personally, guys, how gentrified a neighborhood is getting in Nashville. Have you noticed? It's weirdly enough how many Black Lives Matter signs you see in it. That tells you how gentrified it's gotten. Those signs come in like, we support you. Moving out of this neighborhood. You want me to come over and panel? What are we doing? What do you want from me? You want me to be done? All right, I'm done. That's fine. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, sir.
I'm back. What are we doing?
We're gonna have a shot. Would you like to have a shot?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Who cares?
I mean, you know, hey.
Let's fucking do
bad It's
things.
good to have you back, man.
Is it?
It always
it didn't
is.
feel good. It didn't feel good at all. It felt like very judgmental, very lonely, very.
That's because you got shit faced too soon. Are you gonna hang out for the after show? Please hang out for the after show.
I don't even know what that means.
Nobody
You're
knows.
acting like I haven't been around you for like 2 years. Like, what are you the after?
No.
Oh, one long, nonsensical
No.
process. What are we talking
about?
Here's a
Cheers.
nonsensical process.
All right.
What do you want? What do you want? That's what I want to know.
What I want.
What do
Have you seen the homeless man that juggles? There's one in Murfreesboro Road and Bell Road.
No.
He
Okay.
juggles.
So I almost had him on the show back when we were doing the show
Shut
in
up,
Lebanon.
really?
I saw him out there juggling whiskey bottles.
Yeah.
Jack Daniels bottles. And so, like, he came into where I worked at the time. I worked at the AutoZone. And he comes in there and he was just like, hey, blah, 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 for his bicycle. Like, he needed a tube. Or we didn't have anything, but we had a patch stick. So I got him, like, to patch the fucking tube and shit. But then he starts telling me that he juggles. And then after that, I started seeing him and everything. But at the time, I was like, well, if you juggle whiskey bottles, I got this dinky-ass show in fucking Lebanon. I almost had him out there,
That's
man, but I
hilarious.
know exactly who you're talking about. do you juggle whiskey bottles, Daniel?
No.
Daniel, what have you been doing since the last time we've seen? When was the last time you were on the show?
No.
I thought it was a commentary.
I don't know any. No, that's the thing is like. So I know that since the last time I was on the show, I've been asked by you if I don't like you for no reason.
You scowl at me, motherfucker!
No, I don't.
Every time I see you scowling at me.
That's the silliest thing ever.
Piss on the
I came
sheet?
on your show like 17 times.
Right.
I came on your show like 17 times before I'd done anything of value. And then I see you, I'm like, I'm just like dealing with life.
Right.
And I see you and I say, hey. And then like 2 days later, you're like, do you hate me? Like, do you hate me? Do you hate me? I'm like, what are we talking about here, man?
So that's
Like,
not
what?
exactly how it went.
Fine.
That's not exactly how it went.
Everything's fine.
All right, good.
Everything's fine.
So I went out to Thomas's show, and then, like, from a distance, I see Daniel scowling at me.
Scowling? I don't understand where the scowling is coming.
And so, like, I walk up to
I've
him,
never scowled
and I
at
see him,
anyone.
and I was like, "Hey, man!" And I go to, like, to hug him, and he's like, he puts his hand out to shake my hand. You don't know me. I don't shake a motherfucker's hand. I'm gonna hug your motherfucking ass. And it was just like the look on his face. It was just like, man, this motherfucker. And I was just like, all right. And so I got to thinking about it.
So, no, first of all, let's be real. Because what's not being said is what you're describing now that I'm hearing you describe it, is a show that you put on.
That wasn't my show. That was Thomas's show.
You put on a show.
That was
and show up to a show.
That was Thomas's show.
No, that wasn't Thomas's show. Don't try to make stuff up now, motherfucker. This motherfucker is like, hey, you know how good a time you have coming to our garage when nobody's there? We also worked it out where no one will come to this bar. And I come there and I do it, and he's like, hey man, are you mad at me? I'm like, no, it's just not that fun. It's actually just not that fun to be on the level both of us are at. If that's what you haven't noticed, is we're both not doing that well, Rev. That's what's happening. Both of us are on the same level of not success, Rev. That's what's happening. So stop making me feel bad about it. We're both just fucking not doing it. If in case you haven't noticed.
Oh, I've noticed. I've noticed.
We're both just not making it. I don't know if that was clear to you. Thanks. Thanks for making it part of my memory again.
Great. Struck a nerve there, didn't you?
Bottom feeders to entertain.
I cleared out the whole room. The whole room.
Very well.
The whole fucking room's empty except for Andre Andre, God rest his soul. What a fucking loser. What a loser. Don't listen to anything.
Oh, he's on camera right now.
I've cleared out the whole studio. This is insane. This is the most insane thing I've ever seen. This is crazy. This is crazy what I've done right now. This whole room is empty
Parted
out
the scene.
in a way I've never seen before. Holy shit. Oh my god. This is crazy. Like, the room is empty in a way. I thought so many things about this show before. I've thought so many things on this show before. I've never thought, oh, well, this is rock bottom. this is rock bottom for this show. Actually, the stool there is empty, and the stool there is empty, and the stool's over. This guy got rid of everybody.
So that's
what I did. I got rid of every fucking body in this place.
I'm still here.
What is happening? What is happening to this place? Every Coco. I put out the whole. Where did they go?
It's all like
They're coming back. There they go. They're coming back.
I thought everybody was gone. I thought I cleared out the whole
They're
fucking
doing crack.
room.
Everybody was doing crack.
I was like, I've never been a worse guest in the history of podcasting. I've cleared out the whole room. Oh my goodness.
They're here, baby.
It made me feel really bad. I felt really bad for a long time. If we're going to be honest, I felt bad. I felt real bad. I was having a very existential moment. I'm just like, everybody actually thinks I suck, and I'll just give up now. That's fine. Tonight will be the night that I quit.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah, it's like, well, I mean, if you're gonna do it, just do it.
That's my 13th reason.
That's right.
Mr. Hobbs, what are your upcoming gigs?
In Chicago, the week of the something the 10th to the 15th, somewhere in that area.
Somewhere in Chicago.
I have several dates in Chicago. I'm going to be doing Comedy Bar. I'm going to do a Comedy Clubhouse. I'm going to be doing several dates up there, and I'm excited about that. And I'm going to be doing a couple of Nashville dates probably before that. But I'm bad at plugging stuff because I haven't gotten consistent at getting stuff. So if you like me and you like come see me do comedy, then come do it. And this is probably going out to no one, so we're
No one's watching. We've had like 30 watches.
Nobody's watching.
55 views.
Nobody cares. I'm not getting more.
55 people
I'm
see.
let me sell
50
some
feet.
tickets now. Also some tickets here on the Deliciously Nothing podcast. Oh yeah, come see my tour dates.
Somebody give you some hearts.
Yeah, we got 23 likes. We're doing this.
They love you.
No, it's not
We
y'all
love
being any worse than me. I suck. That's what it's
We know we're great.
worse.
We ain't worried about that.
Yeah, you're great, and I suck. So thank you, everyone, and thank you for tuning in to the Deliciously Nothing podcast.
Daniel, we love you coming out every fucking time. You've been here like 8, 9, 10 times.
7,000 times.
7,000 times.
I've been here 8 million times.
I want you to come out one more time
I'm Jimmy
before this.
Fallon, and I support this podcast.
Yeah. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Daniel Hobbs. And this is the moment everybody's been waiting for. Go, Stinks! Go! Oh, shit. Someone help Daniel. Damn, just stay right there. Coco!
All right, what's up, Deliciously Nothing? Okay, how we feeling? I'm fucked up. Every time I come in here, even though it looks like I'm doing it in the closet, talking to no one, I'm talking to people. Believe that, okay? Right? How y'all feeling? Good, good. That makes one of us. I'm in a renewed stage of my life. I recently became vegan. Let's clap it up for that. But it wasn't for the animals. Fuck them. It was because I wanted to change my pH balance, right? No, seriously, I was eating a lot of grease at the time, and I was just like, you know what? It might taste like a carburetor, like the check engine lights on, you know? Thinking about it, like, is my check engine light on? You know? It's fucked up, you know? But I think it, you know, it kind of like gives a lot of self-discipline, right? Because you got to watch other people eat shit you don't eat or you can't eat. Like, they have a mouthful of meat, right? And you're just like, I can't do that. You know, it's fucked up. And I also have convinced myself that my vagina tastes like the Garden of Eden. So if you want to eat cleaner, give me a call. It's fucked up, but I spend most of my time like 75% angry, right? Like I wake up looking all gorgeous, right, and Nubian like I do, and then I turn immediately into Terry Crews, like, bitch, where's the food? I would do anything for a snack. It's fucked up, man. I'm a retired lesbian. Clap it up for Jesus Christ. God is good. God is good. He'll pull you out of a sticky situation, you know. But we didn't talk about it. It's not like me and him disgusted. And like he was like, you know, you're going to have to give that up. It wasn't nothing like that. My car broke down, right? And if you're a woman out there, you know we're pretty much screwed when that happens. We're fucked, okay? But I didn't know that. I did what any damsel in distress did. You know, I called Bay. I was like, you know, I like to reenact the phone call because it was the last one we ever made. But I called and I'm like, hey, Bay, you know, my car broke down. What should I do, right? And I immediately hear, yeah, similar to that sound you hearing, crickets, fucking nothing. You know, at that point in time, I think we had like a gender role issue because I normally look like the dominant one. I get it. I look like the dominant one until some dominant shit happens. And then I have to remind the bitches, like, bitch, I came in a pink blanket too. Coddle and swaddle, kiss with the grace of femininity, bitch. I'm not fucking doing that. You know? I look like I might change a tire. You know? I'm not, right? I might take out the trash and bring in the groceries. I'm not. I'm not doing that, you know? I even look like the breadwinner. I'm not. I'm the bread spender. I will fuck up our checks. I will fuck them up. BMF me, okay? Blowing money fast. I'm just saying. Don't. Everything ain't what it seemed. I know that's what God said when he made me. Boop, everything ain't what it seemed. You know, roll me down the hill of my mom's vagina. Good times, whatever. Okay, so due to me being a retired lesbian, because I am now, I'm back single. Clap it up for that. Yes. Anybody in here single? 1, 2. Damn. The pickings getting slimmer and slimmer in the dating pool. This shit sucks. I am looking for triple requests at this point. I will go home with both of you, okay? Him on Wednesdays, you every day. You know? I'm just saying, but I'm back out here dating, right? Which is not the same as, you know, in my 20s. I'm in my 30s now, so it's not the same as in my 20s. In my 20s, 2 shots of Jose Cuervo would have got this cat out the bag. You get some cat unlimited cat. Unlimited cat, man, you know, comes out the bag, 2 shots of Jose Cuervo, right? But not in your 30s, right? You get one little vagina sneeze and you learn something about it, don't you? It starts sneezing and you're like, what is that? Is it sand or cheese? You don't know what's going on. It's horrible. It's some horrible shit. You know, but you get one of those, you know, and by the time you get to your 30s, you'll make better decisions. Like, I got different requirements. Like, seriously. For real. I'm really not into flirting that much, you know. I'm like, get it to the point. Let's get it over with. I got probably 6 good years on this shit before it turns into roast beef. So I hate long-winded people. Like, what? You keep saying you like my hair. Do you want to get it done? You know, like, get to the point. Do you want to pull it? Do you bop it, twist it? Let me know, you know. I'm not big on that. And I require us to do it with the lights on. Like, I feel like we need to see our mistakes coming literally. Right? Clap it up for that. We need to see that shit, man. That's an important face. It says a lot. you know, when somebody's coming. Okay? Ladies, you ever been bent over and you're like, where's this man's hands? Right? It'd be easier to see if the lights were on that you were getting recorded. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, damn. You ever get hit from the back, ladies, and he's all like, yeah, yes, this is mine, right? Like, fuck no. Like, you need to look back and get some act right. This is not yours, this is mine. You know, do you want your sons to make that face every time they score a touchdown? This is mine! You're like, he got it from his dad, man. I don't know why he does that. You know? Why does he do that? I don't know. You know, fellas, you ever look down and be like, is this how my daughter gonna look when she cries? Like, is this gonna be the face I'm gonna have to say, you look just like your mom when you cry? A lot of things can be prevented in the light, you know? It's a requirement of mine. Good sex makes me skeptical. You know, like, great sex really makes me skeptical. I'll do mediocre sex, you know? Like, I'm anti-big penises, and it's not because I can't take them. I can take them. Okay, let's get that out the way. It's because... Let's get that out the way, okay? But it's not because I can't take them. It's because of the demeanor that comes with good sex. You know, when somebody knows that they can do you right? And now your credit's shot. Yeah, you can't get a cell phone AT&T anymore. Somebody forgot to pay their half. You know what I'm saying? Your car's gone all day. Babies need milk and shit, because it's never good for the women. It's never good. We get our rent paid, okay, cool. You know? But guys, when they have great sex, they get everything. I went and bought me a penis just to see the perks about good penis. And I took a guy I knew with a good penis to help me pick out a good penis. I was like, I want a penis like that one. So pick it off the wall, man. They get everything. Netflix accounts, food stamp cards. Yo, you ain't even apply for food stamps. You got this lady food stamp card. She need to feed her kids. It's crazy, you know? It makes me skeptical. So I've mastered this thing where, like, when we get right to it, like, it's going great. We're in it. Yes, you feel it. We're in it. Right when I feel a jerk, I jump off. Poof. I jump off of it, and I finish myself. Yeah, I'm a finisher. I'm a closer. So I know, and I don't give them the benefit to come with me. You know, we look at each other, and I'm like, how's it feel to be jacking off at the end, you know? Because it feels great over here. This is great. This is it. This is all we ever needed, you know? And he's pissed. I've been paying my rent. Yeah, he's pissed about that. Like, yeah, that definitely doesn't get you called back or any more free food. A bitch has been starving without you, baby. Come back. If you're watching this podcast, baby, come back. I will let you finish. My name is Coco Speaks, guys. Make sure you follow me on all social platforms.
All right, Coco. How have you been?
Good. Man. It's always great walking in here. I am higher than I was.
We have that effect on
Man, what? I came with so much energy, and now I'm just like, yeah.
It is getting late.
I love it. Our shows have been running later and later, which is cool, but it's like it's taxing.
Yes.
She says yes.
Yes, it's taxing.
So, what have you done since the last time we seen you, man?
Oh, man, I have been doing a lot of different things, traveling, hitting those shows, per usual. I started Coco's Corner with me and Mr. Chris Cross. We started Coco's Corner.
Good.
Which is super cool, like a variety room, you know. Hooking up with Monty, you
Yes.
know, at the Y Night. I'm just moving and working, really.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
So, what's your upcoming gigs?
I have a gig with B Cove at the Canna Culture, and I think it is September the 28th.
All right.
September 28th, 29th.
Yeah.
Yep.
B Cove's
Come,
cool.
B Cove's super cool. The place is super cool.
Oh,
The establishment is super dope. So yeah, I've been like, yesterday I did the Abortion Forever
no matter what. Like you need to choose if you're gonna lose, or if you need to be able to make your own choices about your own body. So we did that yesterday with MK and Courtney Warner, so that was cool. So I just been having a little emotion.
Yeah.
A little emotion.
There you go. Keep the boat rocking.
Little emotion. Don't tip the boat over.
There it is.
Rock the boat. That's
Love it.
I like that too. My granny used to clean it.
So,
we ain't never been on no boat.
What's the best last movie you've seen?
The best last movie I seen? Fuck, I did just go to the movie theater. What did I go watch? I've been trying to get to Equalizer 3.
Oh.
But
Is that out yet?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
it might have been a Tubi movie too. Tubi be having some good movies.
Yeah.
They be having some good. It might have been a Tubi movie. Chilling at the dice game. I'm not quite sure what it was called, but it might have been a Tubi movie. But I went to the movie theater with a friend, and I'm trying to think of what was Fast and Furious.
Oh, yeah.
What,
Yeah,
like,
that was the last
great
great movie. Like when I went, and I was just like, man, this was great. Like a little kid. That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about y'all? What y'all going to see these days? For real.
Did you guys see that Dracula movie, that Last Voyage of the Demeter?
I saw that. That was pretty cool.
That was all right, yeah.
Dracula?
Yeah.
So, like, yeah.
They did a remake. I like Dracula. I like it.
So it's like only a chapter. I never read the book.
Smaller than that.
But it's like a chapter of the book or a half a chapter of the book. I never read it, but it's like they take it to the point where it's just like the time that Dracula spent on the boat from getting to London or whatever.
Wow.
It was decent.
Okay. I only know the Dracula the movie, baby, the cartoon when he had the purple hood and he was flying. So I don't know. In the cereal, that was a good cereal.
I saw the Evil Dead Rises. I thought was pretty good.
Okay.
It was decent. Yeah.
You were there, right? What's that, a horror?
It's a remake. Well, not remake, but a continuation of Evil Dead.
Okay.
Bruce Campbell from back in the 80s.
Okay.
Right.
It was
You're
decent.
giving kinky. That's a kinky movie to be going to see.
Well, yeah.
Actually, a kinky movie to see if you guys haven't seen Infinity Pool. Have you seen Infinity Pool?
I haven't seen it yet. I've told to watch
You
it.
would
I
enjoy
heard it's
it.
long, but I still want to see
It's
it.
not really that long, but if you see it, watch the uncut version. It's like, dude, it's
good.
It is. It's like the guy who directed it, Brandon Cronenberg. His dad was David Cronenberg, who did like The Fly. You remember The Fly? Yeah. So he did like the Fly and stuff like that. And so like he's kind of taking up his dad's the whole body horror thing. And Infinity Pool, man, holy fucking shit, man. It's a mind fuck. It really is. If you guys haven't seen it, you really should see it.
Tomorrow I'm going to see Johnny Outlaw Black.
I've never heard of that.
You, okay, have you seen Black Dynamite?
No.
Black Dynamite.
What?
I
You've
have
seen it, right?
Oh, is that the exploitation movie,
Yes.
like the 70s? So
Michael
this is
Jai White.
So is this like a continuation?
Michael
from
Jai's
that?
playing it?
Yeah, okay. You know, Michael Jai White did the 70s exploitation.
He did Spawn.
Yeah, he did Spawn. But this is like a Western. So same premise, but in a Western setting. So it should be good. I'm going to go see it. Hopefully it'll be good, but yeah.
I can't believe he's still acting.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in shit.
Yeah.
Here and there.
You got to watch
He's
Black
always
Dynamite.
he be in the Tubi movies.
Yeah, he did a lot of
He's been in a lot of Offspring movies. He does.
He's Claude Van Damme.
He's still built though.
Yes, literally Claude Van Damme. Yes, Claude. Can we get a
Have y'all seen the Tom Segura shit where Tom Segura is ripping on Claude Van Damme? He did it last like dance video when he did it as Claude Van Damme. That was fucking some funny shit.
Awesome.
All right. Did you plug your upcoming gigs?
Yes, I did.
Okay. I'm so fucked up. We are all so fucked up.
I love this podcast. Thank you guys for always having me.
Thank you
And
for
shout
coming
out to
out.
them. And where my shot? I didn't even get.
She didn't get a shot.
Oh!
Slow down, dude.
Dad, I'm putting it on.
I'm sober. I'm not drinking at all. So
Well, you didn't promote it, Fred. You didn't promote it. Like you always have my man. You didn't promote it.
Hold on, let me get mine. Get mine's. Monty, you get yours.
I got it.
Yours is.
If you want to go and take a ride with money.
All right, to Coco.
Yes,
To
to
the
Deliciously
show.
Nothing.
To Deliciously Nothing.
Yes. And to Monty's hat.
My famous, infamous hat. I wear it all the time.
Oh, that was a mistake.
That was.
But yeah, September 24th, you gotta be on my show at the Rusty Nail.
Well, we should have said that right there.
We got it though. We got it.
September 24th.
There you go. We got it.
September 23rd.
Yes.
We come back with the band.
I didn't know. Tell me. So
Fuck, I don't remember the name. He's Dead Jim.
Dead Jim?
He's Dead Jim. It's like a Star Trek thing.
Oh, shit.
I am so fucked up, I can't even speak correctly. But I shouldn't even taken that last shot. Like, I fucked up.
You shouldn't have.
Oh, that's hilarious.
All right. So, thank you from us.
Give a shout out to everybody on the board.
All right, so let's say Les Clendenin, Oliver McPeak, Andre Lemont, Churchwell Jr., Brandon Jarrell, Seabear, David Friedlander, Rayna, Cahill, Daniel Hobbs, and Coco Speaks, and Meg Rilley. We never got the name of the dude that she was with playing guitar, but his name is Leighton. From us to you, fuck you all. Good night.
Good night.
Yes.